a little dark for right now. It's I don't know, 9 o'clock and it was raining here. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. That's supposed to be like 90 degrees today. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna be right with y'all. Give me a second, y'all. If y'all just tuning in with me, top of the morning to y'all. Top of the morning. I'm just getting set, y'all. Y'all give me a second, all right? And but sometimes I hear, I don't know. I listen to myself. I went to sleep stupid early last night by accident. Well, not by accident. I went to sleep last night probably like 11:30. It was crazy because it was so energy, boost the energy. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just sharing this. I'm just sharing this real quick. That's all. Just give me. I'm so energetic right now. I got some good rest. You know what I mean? Someone to talk. All right, cool. We good. So sometimes people, first of all, I want to tell all y'all good morning. Good morning to you. You know what I mean? Top of the morning to you. And I hope you have a great day and all that stuff today. How about that? So sometimes I know I get on here and I talk about things, and sometimes you guys don't understand them. And I'm going to play something for a minute, in a minute here to make you understand a little bit better. Guys, that's literally thunder. You hear that? I don't know how well y'all can hear that, but it's actually thunder going on right now outside. It's crazy weather up here, man. Crazy weather. If you don't live in the Northeast, living in the Northeast or New England states, it's like living in actual England. Weather always sucks. Except for like 2, 3 months. You know what I mean? I swear to God, I'm almost on one side to hit the end of it. Anyway. Oh, let me go back to this. A lot of things you guys perceive and you see are actually what they are. So yesterday, I was listening, and I didn't get to it because I went to sleep. Thank God I got some sleep. I was listening to a particular podcaster. And this particular podcaster, a couple. Oh shit, I can say their name. Um, what is their name? Sherelle's World, Sherelle's World, and Perry. That's what his name is. Mm. Thank you for your service, sir. Um, I was listening to her yesterday, and what prompted me to and shuffled me to listen to her, because I came into interaction with somebody every week was a show. So I'll go down and listen to her. I said, let's listen. And you ever listen to when you said something to somebody, or you said something to a crowd a couple of weeks ago, and then a couple of weeks later, someone's reiterating the same words? And I said, yeah, he didn't see it coming because you don't know this business. Not the YouTube business, she knows that well. And that's not to insult her, but she didn't know the music business. And so there's different mechanics, and I tried to explain this yesterday. I'm going to explain it again for you so you guys can understand a little better. And I'm going to prove to y'all a little bit more as I see what's going on here. Now, I know many of y'all here, and you're listening, and you're like, oh, I thought he was going to gossip about Tyler Perry and give us the tea and all that. No. What you don't understand is, what I'm going to break down is what they're actually trying to do. And many of us and many people are going to get mad at me in the music industry and probably media industry or whatever that work within those confines of what I'm about to do. I'm not getting paid for what I'm about to say. I'm not going to get contributed by any of these people that follow me, so don't worry about that. I'm saying what I'm saying because maybe they'll reflect back on it and they'll listen to me and give them the chance that we didn't get. um, I'm going to show you a strategy. And that strategy was reiterated by a woman that I listened to yesterday by Sherelle's World. And I'm going to play a clip in a minute. For a long time, and the reason I gave y'all the history of the terrestrial radio, terrestrial TV, and many other outlets within media, the reason I gave that to you yesterday was because of the pure simple fact that this. And to some people, this might seem like jargon or what's the other one you guys use now, all these little clever terms. These yap and okay, that's what you feel. Hey, take off. You don't want to get it. But for someone that worked in the music industry for 17 years, trust me on this one. Oh, we watch various different ways how media translates. You understand what I'm saying? Now, some people, they think they got it figured out because they got their foot in the door. No, sometimes they let you in the door temporarily. And once they're done with you, psh, they get rid of you. Now, if you don't believe me, one of the biggest people who's ever in media, Puff, is on trial right now. Perfect example. Now, if you can't take example of that, see, there's many things to learn from watching Puff on trial, other than y'all want to see his accumulation. His, excuse me, y'all want to see his demise. Media companies always played like this when it comes to African Americans, when it comes to Latinos as well. A lot of people have a video circulating, and they play it now since all the people they're trying to deport everybody out there in California and all across the United States. And it's a salsa song that they did during the Trump campaign. Listen to me. It's a salsa song they made, the Latinos they made doing Trump's campaign. And it was funny. It said, I will vote for Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And the whole song goes like that. And then you turn around a couple months later, he's deporting everybody and everything else, right? So people have been recirculating the song. My point is they use them. And in many locales across the country, people think more favorably of Latinos than they do blacks. So what I'm trying to tell you is the media has ways of playing you, but playing like they're your friend. They've always done this. I don't know why y'all don't get it. They played like they was Martin Luther King's friend. They played like they was Malcolm X's friend. They played like they was James Waller's friend. They played like they was Barack Obama's friend. They played like anybody. They played for a minute like they were Al Sharpton's friend till he said something they ain't like. They played for a minute where they was who was I can name dozens and dozens and dozens. It's always been a trajectory where media has played friendly with black women and men. And so a lot of people have fooled themselves recently as they've been down at the Diddy trial, and they think pairing with these major media companies and let them, thinking they're friends or whatever. Y'all need to cut that out. Y'all need to cut that out, especially you young ones working with veteran networks. I'm gonna put it that way. Y'all need to cut that out. You know exactly what you're doing, and that's why I'm telling them. Because you know exactly what you're doing. When they're out there in that crowd, they're scooping up people, and they're specifically not scooping up anybody from the New York City tri-state to pop in front of those cameras and those major media outlets, because they know the pure simple fact they're going to give them a skewed view of what's going on because they're from the New York City tri-state. And they grew up listening to Puff's music, don't you know? So the trick is here. I told y'all got to listen. I told y'all, don't y'all find it ironic that 1 month before Puff's trial started, and probably the second week into the trial of Harvey Weinstein, that was the beginning stages of really what started Puff's trial, which was jury deliberations. You understand? We sometimes exempt that from the timeline, but jury deliberations. So you take the jury deliberations, and around that time, the same time, and I keep reiterating this, hell, I went in front of the goddamn courthouse, sat in front of the cops and everything else. You had Harvey Weinstein already 2 weeks in the court. He had only went to court probably maybe 2 or 3 times within that 2 week span. So his trial really didn't ramp up and wasn't ready to go. Now check this out. Puff's, what's the name? I did the timeline. Puff's, what's the name? Jury selection is starting at around the same time. At the same time, Luigi Mangione is making his historic, now that I know, good thing I caught it on camera, huh? Historic court appearance, because he won't be back in court until December 15th. And so I know a lot of people don't want to hear this part, but you got to hear this part. Harvey Weinstein this whole time has been in court. Harvey Weinstein got what is called a freaking mistrial. Now, stop there. Harvey Weinstein was Hollywood. Harvey Weinstein, if you guys don't know what Harvey Weinstein and the Weinstein Company did, everybody from Quentin Tarantino to numerous other people, what they did was they put their movies, they were a movie distribution company. So they would make sure that your movie was there. So whether it been done by Miramax or this one or whatever would have to attach the Weinstein Company. And they would put you in the theaters. They had contractual obligations with different theaters across America or whatever, and they worked out for them. They did the advertising and the marketing for all such products or whatever in their placements. For those livy to what I'm saying, privy to what I'm saying. So other people, they're not going to understand this jargon. I don't expect them to. They're kids. But anyway, long story short, who's the biggest person in Black Hollywood? And you fuckers didn't even ask yourself that question. Well, that would be Tyler Perry now, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. And ironically enough, these Tyler Perry allegations get brought up 1 week, literally, not even a week, maybe a couple of days after I did that joint and I was talking about Harvey Weinstein. They pop up and now they got the next Hollywood guy. See, what Tyler Perry is doing is Tyler Perry's acting as a shroud. You guys don't understand. We understand. If you don't understand and you keep keying and giggling, and maybe you might want to pay attention because be it for you to find out on your own. So remember, I told you, I give gifts all the time. I swear to God to you. Nobody ever gives me gifts, so I give people gifts. Anyway, long story short here, this is what I'm saying to you. They now have Tyler Perry on the foray. All right, all these accusations or whatever. And ironically enough, the accusations come from who? Somebody white, a white man. Now, excuse my French if I have any white subscribers here, whatever, or people that's white listening. This ain't for you. But out of all the motherfucking years, Tyler Perry been working with these greasy ass nippers and baby oil. Listen, you talking about pump muscle baby oil. This motherfucker was the initiator of the baby oil shit. Let me tell you something. They had an episode. What was that show called? It was a cartoon, The Boondocks. Who saw this episode with Tyler Perry on the Boondocks? It was fucking crazy. So they had Tyler Perry, and he had all these people under mind control and shit, and they were working for him. This is a cartoon called The Boondocks, and it was amazing, man, because it was like depicting these people as like devotees or whatever, and the men at the time, they had the men in baby oil and all this shit or whatever. I swear to God, this was a cartoon called The Boondocks, and they depicted this with Tyler Perry or whatever, and so people kept rumors going on about Tyler Perry or whatever. But now one time, have you heard any of those church people? Now, one time in all these years, and I mean, Tyler Perry been kicking shit out. I used to sell Tyler Perry DVDs when I was in the bootleg game. You understand what I'm saying? Should we go buy them joints in Brooklyn, $2, go bring them back to the town? Yeah, man, I do 3 for $25. What you snutting? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we was doing. So those Tyler Perry plays, I remember, you know, all of them. Medea goes to church. Medea goes to the grocery store. You remember all those shits. This is where he started from, his nucleus. So you see this man build up and be homeless and build up and go to the extremes to become who he was. Not the same journey as Harvey Weinstein. Not the same journey as Harvey Weinstein. But Harvey Weinstein got a mistrial. So they must send a message to Hollywood as well. You're next. Now we're just starting with the music business. You're next. And you know we do this cleanup about every 20 years. Go back 20 years ago, they was doing the same thing. Do a little quick little cleanup, shuffle the system a little bit, yeah, you know. But the first thing we got to do this time, we got to do something a little bit different. We got to get rid of the Titans. If we want nigga them to fall, we gotta get rid of the Titans, and we gotta get some niggas to help us get rid of the Titans. The same way there used to be niggas on the plantation. You ever seen the movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy? They had a guy on there. He was the overseer. Remember the black dude, little Rudy, little fucker. Remember him? Little black dude that used to ride on the horse or whatever. Hair up now. That nigga. You would know him as Steven on the plantation. You would know him as probably Huck or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Before then. The point is, these people have always existed. They just exist in the digital ecosphere now. And that's the part you're not getting. Same personality. This existence is different and is executed different. Same model, same model. This model has been in existence for years. There have always been niggas that'll be like, show man, I help you take down them niggas without getting out of it. There's a movie, what the fuck was it? Roots, part 2 or 3 or whatever. There's a scene in there. He said, you hush up all that now. He said, I got a bed to sleep in. I get a little good food on the weekend. I get some freedom. I can walk around a little bit. And that's good living for a nigga. 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 That's what some of y'all surmise yourself to. Now that's good living for a nigga. Don't. The fuck is wrong with y'all? You gotta pick your fucking balls up. You guys are looking soft out here. I swear to God. Softest batch of motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, and slow. Y'all done fell so much into this woke movement stuff that y'all don't even realize what's going on. You're being used. Puff is just, look at Puff as a mantelpiece. What's going on, Jalen? Thank you. Look at Puff as a mantelpiece, right? And in that mantelpiece, there's a bigger equation within the mantelpiece. The bigger equation is to take down your encouragement of what's going on. The encouragement you're going to see them take with Fat Joe. The encouragement you're going to see black bloggers and black media take with Tyler Perry. It's all an effort to destruct you. You think you've been in poverty now? Let them get rid of your titans. That's the end game, to put you in poverty and then eventually eradicate you through that same poverty. If there's only a few ascertaining wealth within the system of a culture, there will only be a few that will survive. And out of that few, say if it's 10 of you, you understand what I'm saying? If it's 10 of you, the rest die. That means you're willing to sacrifice them, because your contribution to these bigger media companies or whatever focuses on that, contributing to a downplay within your own culture financially. That's what you don't get. And that's what none of these dumb blogs can tell you, because they have no fucking thought outside of, what's the tea? What's the tea? Got grown-ass men out here talking about what's the tea. Somebody beat your motherfucking ass. But if you're a grown-ass man talking about the tea, somebody should beat your ass. Just for the record. Grown-ass man walking around over, what's the tea? Now, that's different if you over there in the LGBTQ crowd. That's kind of your thing. But grown-ass man doing that now. I heard a grown-ass man the other day. So I'm like, yeah, I know. I heard the tea. Talking to 2 women. I said, you supposed to be leading these women right now. You talking like Coy McMuffin. That was his name, Coy McMuffin. My man, Coy McMuffin. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're using you guys. You think of yourself as a spring and a mechanism that's being pulled back in the pin, and you're one of the screws in the mechanism, and they're pulling back a pin, right? And at the end game of when you pull back that pin is actually a trigger. And once there's enough momentum in that pin, they pull that pin back as tight as that coil will go. And then one of the last ones is going to pull the trigger. Now, you guys got to start realizing something. I don't tote my own horn. When I tell you being around the music business or whatever, some people will sit there and they'll try to define what it is your experience was to their audience. How can you define what somebody's experience was to people that you don't even fucking know? That didn't even make sense. That's a new one right there. There's a lot of tricks that go on psychologically on YouTube by these podcasters. That's why my attitude is always, like, believe me, don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. Don't say I didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? These major media companies are using these kids. A lot of them, they know are naive. A lot of them know they don't know the jargon of what you speak. A lot of them don't know your fucking intentions either, do they? Hmm? But I do. And with enough, you would think that I have you embraced by culture, right? Mm-mm. You're hated by them and Pacific whites and the blacks that they taught in media. They hated by all three. It's weird shit, but that's the way it happens. You know, the next thing I see happening, I see an increase in this. I know y'all would think a decrease, right? Mm-mm. I see an increase in this. I see an increase of the can't commit. See, this is what you got to understand. I said this, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna clip it. I said it either on the first, or the third, or the third. It was either the first, the second, or the third, and I've been playing them of the times I went down to Puff's arraignment. And this is where that chick stole my words from. I said it's gonna become a time when major media is gonna have to work with the YouTubers, but now they don't want to work with you because they started an article, and you're gonna see it increase this week, right? I don't know. I know these things. Um, I swear to God. I swear to God. You're gonna see this article circulate a little bit more this week. Let's say after Tuesday, maybe. And you're gonna see an article flash out, and it's gonna be a little bit more preponderance, and they're gonna talk about how some of these YouTubers have been leaking things and have been lying to a lot of these journalists that they're interacting with. See, what they wanted to do was they got y'all in the room, and you dumb motherfuckers fell for it. That's why I said sometimes, put it this way. If you want a fat man to meet his demise, one thing you gotta do is show him a pot of motherfucking porridge, and he'll follow right behind you, no matter where you're going. Um, a lot of y'all was given a small bowl of porridge, and you were hungry, and so you went and got your spoon and said, "I'm gonna get some porridge." Well, within eating that porridge, you never thought that somebody put rat poisoning in the porridge, or somebody might have put some drugs in the porridge. Why am I eating the porridge? Do I have to pay for the porridge later? You know what I'm saying? Do I have any ownership of the porridge? You're not understanding, you stupid motherfucker. And that's the reason why these people nowadays, that was an analogy. See, if you would have graduated high school, you would have understood this. If you would have went to a secondary collegiate institution, you would have understood this. But what happens is we get men on here that want to sit around and be like key, like the ladies. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about niggas just like you. A key. Ooh, girl. Girl. Ass niggas. Like you. You can stay ill. It's fine. So anyway. Do y'all get the analogy? Y'all want to be more specific on the brand and become comedians? Which one? Because of your laughing last night, Trump dropped 5 bombs on Iran. They are talking about right now there's a possibility that there might be some retaliation, including in the New York City tri-state area. But while you motherfuckers been sitting there focused on whether or not it's cream of wheat or who eats porridge, y'all motherfuckers would have came out of existence because that's the type of shit you have with your mind, you slow motherfuckers. Now, with that being said, let me get rid of both of these dummies. And may you perish slowly. If it was up to me, I'd put you on the island. If it was up to me, I'd put him on the island. He tells me, stop trying to be ridiculous. Speak straight. Did you hear this stupid motherfucker? He wrote, that was the second thing he wrote. He says, stop trying to be ridiculous. Speak straight. No, you dumb, uneducated, unaccredited, unaccomplished motherfucker. I refuse to argue with people with their work history at Starbucks. I really do. I just do. Anyway, listen. As somebody that worked in this business, I will say again, now this is a YouTuber. I actually worked in the music industry. Multiple people that come into this channel know this about me, so I don't have to prove that. Outside of that being said, let me go back to what I was saying. Last night, Trump dropped 5 bombs on Iran within their conflict and what they got going on over there. So now almost on that side of the earth, you have 3 simultaneous wars going on, and all of them at the United States, right? But you don't hear no focus on that. The major media's focus right now is on what? The Diddy trial. You don't find something wrong with that. Just a little bit. You don't find something odd about that. Just a little bit. Matter of fact, as I'm speaking this, half of y'all motherfuckers didn't even know about it. That goes to show you where the mind is of the everyday urban American. Their mind is taunted with motherfucking entertainment. And it's people like me's fault. It is. It is. I help promote the shit. It is. And I know Puff is looking at it like that now too. We help promote this shit. And when we were promoting it, we didn't even realize we were promoting the ideals of a system that was just like this. That's the part y'all don't get. You will get it. Oh, everybody comes to fruition about it. Red Fox came to fruition about it. Sammy Davis Jr. came to fruition about it. Many different stars come to fruition about it sooner or later. And you think it'll skip you. No. This is a system that's meant to stay within the same boundaries of the system that has always been since fucking 1930 something. You don't understand it. I've been in situations where we helped create it from scratch. Shout out to Revolt TV. Shout out to the promotion that went into fucking Ciroc. We made it an international fucking label through hip hop. And our efforts and the team of the guys that I worked with, the efforts to help it come true in the New York City tri-state area. Salute fucking us. Now, because it makes me so mad. I'm like, they have, I don't know if I want to blame Barack Obama or who, but they have within the shortest amount of time I've ever seen in my life, within 7 years, they have actually made a whole generation like kamikaze capitalists. That's the best way I can explain it. Kamikaze capitalists. Meaning they will take any fucking risk whatsoever as long as it's a dollar bill at the end of it. So you sit up here, I see we can't judge a lot of people based on that because every last one of them proved that they'll do that. And no offense to you, Amon Wiggins, all right? I think you're doing a good job there, but you're fair. You're a little bit of an ass here and there, but you know what I mean? That's another cop. You know what I'm saying? He's fun. I actually admire some of the stuff he does. Anyway, for a lot of the other ones down there, though, they want to be in the camera. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be in the fucking camera. And if they could be in the camera, I just lost 8 people because I said something about Amon Wiggins. See, that's the funny thing. In black diatribe, they pick sides. They don't care who's saying what correctly. They just pick sides. Extremists. You understand what I'm saying? You'll never get far with me with an extremist. Another thing I don't like absolutists. There's certain things that have absolutes in, but not that. Anyway, these people will pick sides instead of picking logic. And that's the problem with them. So you find this when you get people that are embedded in a system of, how can I say, criminality, a system of thottery, a system of rambunctious, a system of rebellion, but the rebellion is not working for them, a system of not paying attention to what's going on other than inside the things that are glamour. And the glamour that what you're seeing is the witchcraft and the esoteric. So one time and the only time I'm going to tell you this. One time and the only time I'm going to tell you this. So listen very carefully if you're smart. All the witchcraft y'all say, y'all are part of the spell. And don't even realize it. That's the crazy thing. See, these are seances. Seances take many of people. It takes a fold of energy. You understand what I'm saying? This way you used to have, I cannot say it. I can't say it too much. You used to have people in groups to gather. Stonehenge, for example. They say this is, but actually I think it's an astrological point. But that it begs the difference. It could be multi-abuse. You have people gather, and energy has to be conversed. This is anytime you have a seance, anytime you have, tú sabes, por la gente latino, tú sabes, un shengo, pero la gente la cubano, la puertorriqueño, tú sabes, la panamaya más. This is why you always at espiritual, tú sabes, no? This is why you always have people that when they had seances and things like that, they needed groups and groups of people to gather in one spot to create a type of energy. That energy can be replicated by regular people as long as you have one person conducting a one stream of energy conducting the seance. And that energy in this case, because most people will say it's a tool of the devil, will be the waves of the internet. See, y'all don't understand. When y'all down there streaming, when the film companies and the major media, they're all down there streaming or whatever, you're bringing on a type of energy that's down there. And you think the energy is positive because based on your notary, and you're saying in your mind, well, I know what's going on because everybody on the prosecution side said this. I ain't heard what nobody said on the defense side, but I'm already at a close discuss what they said on the prosecution side. So that's the type of energy. And that type of energy is conclusionary energy, and not an inclusionary energy, but also an extremist type of energy. That extremist type of energy, how can I say it? You kind of translate it as being something positive, but what I found is what a lot of people translate as being positive is actually negative. And that's what demons used to do one time. Mm-hmm. Look at any murderer that's ever been caught. Look at any criminal that's ever been caught. Including myself. They always got an excuse. Well, each and every last one of those vloggers down there, including me, all had an excuse. My excuse was a little bit deeper for being down there. And I say this all the time. And I think I'm one of the few pure ones, and there was many others, the few pure ones that were down there at that courthouse, that have been down there at that courthouse, that actually saw it that way, which is, okay, I don't know if Puff is guilty or innocent, but I want to see it play through, see what happens. There's some people that show up and they already have the energy. He's guilty, and I know he's guilty. I've been saying he's guilty for 10 years. No, you haven't. Your channel ain't existed for 10 years. Motherfuckers ain't known you since the past 2-3 years. You understand what I'm saying? Certain people that are down there right now that are the loudest mouths down there. You look back and you match the numbers. I was beating this bitch in numbers, and I got fucking what? She got 500,000 followers. I got 470,000 followers less than her. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is a fact. Go match the numbers. You see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's been like not every upload, but I was pacing her. So, and I mean this by, she was regularly seeing 48,000 to 72,000 views, right? I have multitudes of videos that have 42,000, 63,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. I only have 30,000. This person has 500,000. They only peaked when they started talking negative. You understand what I'm saying? Or I'm the aficionado of this or whatever. So, niggas just let her play herself. It's like, don't even argue with that. Just let this bitch play herself. We'll get back to it. So I said, all right. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all do it. Anyway, long story short, right? Check this out. You got this energy that's down there at that courthouse from certain individuals that project that nothing more than, and like I said, it's almost like a seance. They project nothing. He's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. I told you, especially today, trust me, today and tomorrow, you're going to see a lot of media, you're going to see a lot of people pushing. I think Diddy's guilty. I think Diddy's guilty. I think Diddy's guilty. They're going to be saying it all day long. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you this. It started out subtly last night, but they're going to really get the kickers and the punches in today because they know a lot of people going to be home because there's a heat wave coming to New York. So they know a lot of people in the New York City tri-state. That's the biggest demographic. Well, I would say anywhere from Boston all the way down to maybe Virginia. That'll probably be the biggest demographic. Virginia and that area's got an interest in it because Puff went to college down there. So you'd be surprised. But they're all paying attention, and so now it's go time. So now what they're going to do is their projection narrative is, what can we do? And I'm talking about major media, and they're going to pick up a whole bunch of bloggers, and they're going to try to get you to join into the what's the name, and you got to make the decision whether you want to tap dance and shoe shine, boys and gals. You gonna let these motherfuckers use you one more time? I told you some of these slow people that's sitting up there talking to these freaking headliners and media personalities or whatever. They're not even asking themselves, "Hey, dude, what's the licensing agreement on my participation in this particular piece? What's the licensing?" Oh, you don't know about that? Oh, all right, never mind. Anyway, what's the distribution level? Something like this. Where will this be seen? Will this be edited? Leeds, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? London town. What I deal with? No fuckery, you see? I don't do it out there. You see a champ? Come in with Christine. Right mind. Huh? Righteous thing. You see? All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, you're easy. I'm boss man. I'm going to call me. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm boss man, see? I don't deal with nothing less. Huh? Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This week, guys, you got some decisions to make. Now, either you can get down with major media and be like, I want to go to Hollywood. I want to be Hollywood. I'm everything will be Hollywood. I just told you to try to take down Tyler Perry, Hollywood next. They want to get rid of this. This is the, okay, so let me help you out since you don't understand. In the culmination of the woke movement and the conclusion of the woke movement tenements, the next thing in order to do, now, like I said, I don't give a rat's ass. You can watch it unfold if you want to, you stupid motherfuckers. It doesn't matter to me. But basically, they want to break down the confines of music and they want to break down the confines of Hollywood. They want to deduce which once was a star for numerous reasons. They feel that people use star to be they feel people use star to be relinquish themselves as almost, how can you say it here, invincible. They feel people use star to get out of crime. They feel people use star and money. So what they're trying to do is deduce how many people are actually rich from that business. Those businesses, music and film. And how do they do it? Well, they take down the leads. They let you know, like the big guys, if you can't play ball, we'll take you down. Not only we take you down, we'll take your inspiration away. That's what we'll do. I believe they did the same thing when I come to think about it with a couple of instances of people, you know what I'm saying, within the thing. What'd you say? Yes, bro. How's your day? Hope it's a blessed day, my guy in Leeds, UK, man. I knew what you was talking about from the get-go, man. Listen, my homegirl, Miss Densley, I'm gonna say her name like that. My homegirl, Miss Densley, you know what I'm saying? She looked out for me during the pandemic. She lives in England. I talk about her all the time. You know what I'm saying? One of my best, like how they say in that movie Hustle and Flow, and that's a bottom bitch for you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't never been my girl. We ain't never got it in, nothing like that. I know her sons, all that, you know what I mean? But that's my homegirl. So yeah, England always welcome over here, whatever. It just depends on where you from in England. Like if you want, like I don't like the benefits crowd over here, if you dig. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the benefits, UK benefits crowd. Some of y'all high, but a lot of y'all niggas be looky. You know what I'm saying? A little loopy. Edgar said he is guilty and crazy, is he? And you know this all from hearing what the prosecution presented, but nothing what the defense presented. See what I mean? So this is why you can't trust Edgar. See what I mean? That was Edgar's been programmed. He is guilty and crazy. But he ain't listen to three bitches sit on the stand and lie. One extremely lied. One lied so much she had white media talking about how she was lying. They'll say it very subtly. There was inconsistencies in her testimony. Inconsistency, yeah, because the bitch lied. That's what the inconsistency is. Anything other than that opposite of that is lateral, right? Okay, so what have I decided on? So when you say, he is guilty and crazy, you're saying, oh man. Another thing the woke movement did, it provoked fake morality. Fake morality is a big thing nowadays. I've heard people whose oldest son out of 5 kids is in jail. Her fourth oldest is on a house bracelet, house arrest bracelet. Her third oldest is failing 8th grade. Her second oldest has behavior problems in school. And the baby, well, he ain't got a chance yet. So we don't know what's going to happen with him. Let's just throw it up in the air. And these will be the hoes that'll be online talking about morality. If you dig in some of these chicks' motherfucking profiles that be talking so moral, so pure, really what it is they want to be equated to white women. Now, see, I live in this beautiful state of Connecticut, and I'm trying to tell you, I've grown up around all kinds of white bitches all my motherfucking life. I live around the rim now. And there's someone that's done that and is interacting with, hell, I had one of my friends yesterday on camera with me. He's actually Scottish. You know what I mean? So if y'all saw my live yesterday, the redhead fellow, whatever, he's actually Scottish. That's a friend of mine. Shout out to my boy. I ain't gonna say his name on here because people be front, but that's actually a real friend of mine. If y'all couldn't tell, we really know each other. That's my real friend. So it's weird to me that you get people that grew up in these urban environments and they try to dictate to you what white culture is. You know, you get a lot of them or whatever, or what they're dictating. The jury's white. Y'all do know that, right? These are not, no offense, these are not niggas on the jury. You understand what I'm saying? So with that in mind, if you didn't grow up around whites, you don't know how white people think, you don't interact with white. See, some people think being friendly is interacting with white people. Now, that's the worst fucking thing you can do. Don't do that shit. Just be yourself. You know, it was when my friend asked me for a cigarette yesterday. He said how we was interacting. The fuck are you asking me for a cigarette? Grab a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? I know this guy. You know what I mean? I trust him to make me drink. So I know I'm a trusted. I trust you to grab my cigarette and grab a cigarette. You don't have to ask me twice if I got it. If I didn't have it, if it was my last one, I would have gave it to him because I know he'd do the same for me. I've had white friends like you seen like that since I was a kid. My friend Hunter and his brother Pierce, his dad was a firefighter. They had a pool. That was our spot during the summer. I had another friend, Kelly. Kelly's dad was a lawyer. We used to go to his house. He'd have these huge freaking cookouts. And even though they'd be for his family, all of Kelly's friends could come. You know what I'm saying? I used to always be one of those friends. I had another friend, Melanie. She was my first girlfriend. She was Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Her dad was an architect. You know what I mean? He literally built a set of constructed a set of apartments that's still sitting to this day. So it's like I've always known these people since I've grown up. So I've always interacted with them. Well, Black African Americans, a lot of them, they're not privy, have never been around white culture, and Latin Americans too. What they do is they do a thing called brown nosing. And so what they do is they come in, they're like, hi, how you doing? They have a whole totally different octave, whole totally different personality, whole different interaction process or whatever. And that's how they keep themselves. You know, that's how they keep themselves. And this groveling technique has been used for I don't know how long. I'll give you an example. Remember that scene in Django Unchained where he says that part, that old famous line, who that nickel on that nine? When he comes down, he says, Steven, my boy, you miss me? And he came down, and instead of saying what he really wanted to say in his heart of hearts, but he got to it, fuck you. He said, yeah, I misses you like a pig misses slop. And then he ends it off with, I misses you like I misses a rock in my shoe. Now who that nigga on that nag? Ah. See, he had to hide everything he really felt. he had to hide everything he really felt to diss him. I misses you like I misses a rock in my shoe. And niggas have been talking to white people like this all their life, some of them. Some of them, especially when you get into areas where they've never really had any interaction with white Americans, and now they're in society. And let me say something else too. Let me not get this clear. I'm not talking about interaction with poor white trash either. So if I got any poor white trash within here that's feeling kind of gloatish right now, I'm not talking about you. Oh no, you're beneath the pill too. I mean, what's the difference between the projects and the fucking trailer home? What you think? You think I want to talk about you too? Oh, you're trash too. We'll get to you. Don't worry, you'll get your turn. No. Anyway, I'm so sure. This motherfuckers be I think I'm talking because I'm talking to niggas. I mean, that's right. You tell them, nigga. No, that motherfucker, what you think? I want to be Steven? No, bitch. If it was up to me, you and Steven will be gone. Just like in the movie. They got Calvin. Y'all know what I say? Calvin. Y'all remember that with Dr. Schultz? Honestly, Dr. Schultz was a good man, wasn't he? He was, you don't understand me? He said, forgive me, I couldn't resist. That's the type of motherfucker I am. I'm Dr. Schultz, nigga, Django. I ain't Calvin Candy or motherfucking Steven either. Or I hate the system in itself. Fuck you and Steven. How about that? We're trying to think you can guess how I think. You won't, you'll get dizzy. Anyway, listen. You get these guys. I'm sorry. I just had to really think about that because I'm like, damn, this is how they are. It's like they've kept the same mentality for over 130, 40 fucking years now, man. It's the same thing. And it's like at this rate, it can't even in the new digital world, international market it can't even exist anymore. It literally can't. You can't afford to do this to yourself no more as a culture. Because if you keep on continuing to do yourself as a culture, you're going to see the extinction of your culture. Literally, as you exist. Cultures, you see, I lost 10 people when I said that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And it's a varied of factors. It's not like a white culture is going to come in and take you out. No, it's not that. That's stupid. No, what's going to happen is as a result of all your capital. See, what's happening is there was a time in Roman culture, and it was very wide known. A lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. Some people ain't. Those who are privy and intelligent know what I'm talking about. It was time when they worshiped women. Okay, they literally worshiped women. And during the Byzantine period, I think another period was it starts with an A. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, it starts with an A. Then there was another period, the Venetian period, that did the same thing. They worshiped women. Each one of these periods that you see where they worship women, they always got a couple things out of it. They either got a vicious woman that was marked in the history books as a tyrant, a vigilante, or whatever the case may be, hence Joan of Arc, hence Catherine of Troy, hence later on Elizabeth Bathory, who bathed in women's blood, young virgins' blood, and had them killed. And ultimately, she was confined to a attic in the castle and set there to die to the day she died. So, there's always been infamous women in cultures. But one of the ways that the Romans fell was the same thing. They worshiped women, you know? And if you look at the story of Cleopatra, you see betrayal, you see backstabbing, she had Brutus kill him, Caesar. And then, prior to she tried to mate with one of her own offspring. This a lot of people celebrate Cleopatra. Cleopatra, in all makes sense, was a fucking whore. You know what I mean? Like for real. She was a modern day backstabbing whore. If Cleopatra lived right now, she'd be a thought. You know what I'm saying? And that's what thots do. And some of these modern day Cleopatras, the way they're doing things is they're using the courtroom now. And I keep trying to tell y'all, these modern day Cleopatras and their Brutuses are their lawyers. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Their modern, Miss JJ said, amen. Their modern day Brutuses are their lawyers. So what you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of people that are going with the go, going with the flow, or wanting to sit down with Mousel. That's how they contrive it in their head. They don't see it sitting down with a white man or sitting down with somebody. Like the guy that I showed on camera yesterday, that's my partner right there. I've known him for a very long time, a couple of years now. And I know him to be a stand-up guy for one, you know what I'm saying? But two, you understand what I'm saying? If we're going to go in the heights of white, they get Scottish with red hair. Right? he that's about as white as you can get. It is Celtic white, warrior, Viking white. You understand what I'm saying? Had we been 500, 600 years in the past right now in a time machine, him and I would have been on a on the beer. Where are we going next? I said we go this way. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have been like that. You know what I mean? So he's a warrior spirit. So I'm saying I was hanging around with one of the whitest white dudes yesterday or whatever. Never had to front for him. Never had to put on them motherfucking faces. Never had to be like, hey, buddy, what's going on? Never. He hates that shit. You know what I'm saying? And most of the white friends that I have, Italian and Greek, they don't like that shit. The brown nose the thing. But niggas with brown nose with you. And you got to watch when a nigga brown nose with you. And you got to watch when you observe a nigga brown nose. Oh, watch a nigga that's brown nosing and know his intentions of brown nosing. Now I'm gonna give you an example. If we're going into a car dealership and we try to negotiate the best price, put on your brown nosing face. But if we out here and we standing in front of the motherfucking courthouse and you, hey, nigga this, hey, nigga that, fuck you, nigga, hey, nigga, hey, you know what, nigga, I'll smack shit out of you, nigga, hey, nigga. And you sitting there doing that, arguing with other YouTubers on a constant basis. I mean, 1 or 2 arguments is going to happen. It's a whole bunch of niggas in a small space. But constantly, the shit I seen down there. But when y'all get with the white folks, they're like, yes, and I think this is such an exuberating, tiring trial. And I think that it was a power shot. I'm like, these motherfucking tap dancing. These niggas look like the movie Sinners. Remember that poor we had the head vampire? He was Irish. He had them all in the field. And I've been mine, never fumbled. There was niggas out there like, and I rush and roll. I've been in the road. That's what these niggas look like. Oh, because they want to jump on somebody's camera. The camera is your altar, nigga. The camera is your altar. And whether you want to admit it or not, God will catch you up on it. You are idol worshiper. The very fact that you showed up to Pub's trial, especially y'all motherfuckers that traveled, you are idol worshiper. The fact that you will lose sleep to talk about a man you absolutely don't know, and based off the fact that you see him in the courtroom, you're like, I know him now because the way the prosecution. You want me to do anything else, Miss Johnson? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy to me, man. You have these people that are online right now. Y'all give me a second. Let me share this. We got a couple of crazy showing up. You got these people that are willing to get on bending knee to please massa. Guys, can y'all do me a favor? Double tap that screen, hit the like button. Double tap that screen, hit the like button. Double tap that screen, hit the like button. I've got a lot of followers, man, and like you guys are not really interacting, so I like to have some of the people that I like mess with interact with me or whatever. So can y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button? I'll continue once I see more than one person do that. There's over 85 people in here. Nobody can hit the like button. Wow. 5 haters. They'd rather hop out of the chat than hit the like button. That's crazy, right? That's what they do on here. You understand what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell y'all, right? Most of these YouTubers, they're not about honesty. They're about cash apps. That's all they're about. That's all they're about. I told niggas to hit the like button. Only one person hit the like button. So that means every last one of these motherfuckers is in there. That's how hateful they are. You got to understand the sentiment of these people's souls. And once you understand that, you understand what you're dealing with. These are demons. You understand what I'm saying? They're not here listening to me because I'm saying something that makes sense or I'm trying to help them. They could care less if I'm trying to help them. They want to be part of that. You understand what I'm saying? That's the dream to them. To be, they replace, it used to be the rapper, they replace being the rapper with being the YouTuber, which is secondhand material. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jayden. I appreciate it. And I gonna do it. These are people that are in here that don't like me. Trust me. I told you. Like you are. I have one of the biggest mistakes I did Well, I didn't make one of these motherfuckers an example quicker than I did. I should have. What I really should have done is probably I should have popped one of these niggas in their stomach. You know what I'm saying? For talking some of the shit that they did. That's what I should have done. But I didn't. I said I'm gonna chill. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it though. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I should have popped one of these niggas in their stomach though, to be real with you, early on, probably like 2 years ago. I should have shown up at somebody's shop. You know what I mean? Hold that nigga. You know what I mean? But I didn't because I want to be, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be a better person. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, right? I am. I swear to God, honest God. So anyway, long story short, let's get back to the subject. I don't know how we got into that. It's just sad. It's just sad. Like you see all those people in here, right? And I don't want to hit the light, but they want to hear you talking the elk of the T crowd. That's another thing that's kind of dangerous too. You guys don't understand, but a lot of these subscribers and followers, they have become, how can you say it? They have become condescended with hearing a certain octave and a certain tone. That certain octave and that certain tone usually comes from a female, but not any type of female, not a lady. It comes from a ghetto. I want to take you back to the plantation days, Mammy's type octave. I'm at the corner store. I just came from under the hot press in the hair dryer. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm running over here to get some pink rollers to roll my hair up. Type of octave. They like that. And I don't know why they like it, but they like it. Uh, I'm sorry, I just can't fucking speak like that. I'm sorry. I just don't fucking talk like that. I refuse to talk like that. Like, what you're saying to the world is, even through your programming, I need you to be more ghetto so I can identify with you. You mean you grew up in the ghetto and you embrace that shit? It used to be niggas that grew up in the ghetto that could like, man, get the fuck up out of here. Niggas over here shooting and killing niggas. Fuck, I want to stay here for all the hood. What the fuck the hood? Mm-hmm. I got some dumb shit to me. I'm sorry. Younger, I used to hang in the project all the time. It was a different vibe. Like, we weren't hanging in the project. I hang. We was hanging in the projects making money. Early one night, it was having cookouts, especially in the summer. Niggas be having cookouts out there, or like here in Connecticut, the bars close at like 2 o'clock at the latest on the weekend, 1:30. It's just like LA. Um, I'm sorry, y'all swallowing this candy, trying not to choke. I mean, Twix bars parting. Um, we would go hang over the projects, partying, drinking, having fun. Nobody would be beefing with each other because we all knew each other. You understand what I'm saying? But during the daytime, niggas was over there making money. Like, keep it a bug with you. Niggas was making money. So I went hanging out. You know what I mean? Like, hang out. Now, niggas be kicking in, whatever, just some cussies come through. But other than that, niggas were hanging. Like, hanging at night, nigga. And this motherfucking business. Because that's when the bulk of niggas come out anyway in the morning. Like, the bulk of niggas come out in the morning. When you get in that game, bulk of niggas come out in the morning. Everybody think it's a nighttime. Now, it's a morning. That's when you get your rush. Like, that shit around about 4:30 to like 7:30-ish, 8:30-ish. That's that crowd going to work. That's that crowd taking the kid to school. Yes, believe it or not. Niggas just get high. Hold on, Chamber. All the kids go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, this shit happened. I sold this shit. I don't know. I used to have all kinds of clientele, nigga. All kinds. Niggas that worked in machine plants. I had a lawyer one time. I had a car dealer. That nigga got out of jail. Kept the motherfucking car dealership because the shit was in his wife's name. So he never lost the car. That was a smart nigga. He never lost the car dealership. So he always had an endless amount of money. Then finally they called on to him and it was in his wife. I don't know what happened to him. That's crazy. I had to look him up too, see what happened. This nigga used to get fucked up. This nigga, he call you like, fuck out of more. Yo, Shanley, I got about 300. What you gonna do with me? Crazy. My point is, you would think some of these YouTubers on the dope now. Anyway, these followers and subscribers, let me get back to that. These followers and subscribers, y'all don't care about that shit. These followers and subscribers are really the problem. It ain't the YouTubers. If the followers and subscribers say tomorrow, I want to hear something else from my favorite YouTuber, your favorite YouTuber is going to oblige you. Please believe that because they want to keep that cash app coming in their pocket. Yeah, dig? So make sure you know what I mean. You pay focus on what's going on. Now let me fast forward on this Fat Joe thing, so I can further explain what I mean. Fat Joe is part of Rock Nation, right? And as y'all remember, they tried to get it Fat Joe a little while ago, you dig? And like, I mean, excuse me, Jay-Z a while ago, you dig? That ain't work out too good for him. And Jay kind of like smacked these niggas a little bit. Wasn't a real backhand smack. It was like, you know, a fearful smack. Like, get your fucking ass back. You know what I mean? Like that type of smack. You know what I mean? Like, but, you know what I mean? It meant something. It meant something. And so, niggas got kind of fearful of that because Puff, they couldn't do the same with Puff. See, I still say with Puff, his biggest mistake was, nigga, you should have just came in here, turn yourself in, spent a day or two or three or whatever. Nigga, when you can't spend a whole fucking week getting hotels in Midtown and shit like that, nigga, you under surveillance. They knew you was coming to New York. So a lot of people try to make it look like they was like on a manhunt looking for Puff and shit like that. It wasn't no bugging manhunt looking for Puff. Puff was supposed to turn himself in. He didn't turn himself in. Somebody gave word. Sounded like somebody snitched on him that he was at the hotel or whatever, whatever. They seen him in a couple social media posts or whatever, whatever. And so they did their jobs. That's what they do. They fucking cops. They doing their job. Like put it this way, they didn't go arrest Puff on their day off, did they? You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You know what I mean? So you know that's his fault on that one, and I stick with that one. Old big head ass motherfucker. For real. It would be so much different if he was out here fighting the case on the street. Word of my mother. This dumb motherfucker won't run around Harlem and shit. I'm here. I'm back in the city. Nigga, you should have been back in the city a long time ago. You know how much we lost you not being here? We lost a lot. But you not being here. And I understand why you went to California. I understand. I really truthfully do. But it's at the same time, see, that shit make me mad. At the same time, nigga, after hearing all this shit, you left New York to go do this shit in California. That's why I be on my like, yo, fuck all that Cali shit, man. Everything that come with Cali got something bad to do with it when it comes to Bad Boy. Big got killed in Cali. This nigga, all half that shit he was doing was in Cali. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? Everything bad, you moved to Cali. So y'all don't understand. I always reiterate the time, and I don't mean fuck Cali. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking, and I really mean that. I think y'all get confused. I think I'm saying fuck Cali. I'm not saying fuck Cali. I'm just telling you the motherfucking odds here. This is what it is. All right. Big got killed in Cali. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I had some pussy ass nigga come in the other day when I had my jacket too. Talking about where you get that? I said, nigga, big on the back of this jacket, nigga. Fuck you. And there's a couple other guys with the same jacket too. You understand what I'm saying? A couple other guys with the same jacket too. We all linked. Be easy, man. Like I said, because niggas be seeing me by myself and think that's what it is, and I love that shit. That's the part I get off on. I want you to think I'm by myself. That's always in my neck. Anyway, long story short, and then you find out. Anyway, long story short here. Listen, the Fat Joe and Jay-Z, they couldn't get Jay, so I think they went after Fat Joe. I know who filed the lawsuit, which is Tyrone Blackburn. Ironically enough, Tyrone Blackburn, alongside another famous YouTuber, because she's famous now. Oh my God, she gets 153,000 views. Mind you, other motherfuckers get millions. You know what I'm saying? But she gets 153,000 views. You know what I mean? It's to put it in perspective as far as demographics are concerned. The average small town in America, average small town has at least 400,000 people. Okay? How many people y'all think is in the entire United States? I give you an example. There's 8 million people just in New York City alone. without counting Staten Island and Long Island. It's 8 million plus people. All right. So that gives you a scope of how far 153,000 views go. 153,000 views wouldn't even be fucking 10 blocks in New York, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even, it'd probably be like 7, 8 blocks. You reached out to 7 or 8 blocks worth of motherfuckers. Who gives a shit? You letting them niggas make you feel like you special, bitch. They using you. And when you done with you, they gonna throw you out. For real, they always do that. I hate niggas and bitches that think they special. They picked me, yay! Nah, you just next in line, stupid. This is New York. Fuck, I look like telling a nigga good morning. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm getting mad. Nah, man. Hey, truth hurts. Major media has always done that. They keep a couple of chosen niggas that'll abide by them. Now, you know you got to submit now. You know you got to submit. Can't do it doing all this reckless reporting like you be doing. You got to submit when you get with, with Mouser. You got to submit. You know what I'm saying? You will take a bow, too. Motherfuckers think Puff is terrible. Wait till you can start working for the wrong opposite ethnic group that are at extremes. You're going to find out real quick, damn, maybe it might not have been too bad with Puff. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been down with that freak off shit. I would have, you know what I'm saying? Look here, Puff. And look, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Make me poke you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Oh, for real, trust me. That's why I said I know the mentality of New York girls. And trust me when I tell you this. The average girl from the Bronx, Harlem, Brooklyn, or Queens would have sliced Puff the fuck up if they wasn't with it. Trust me. They would have called their brothers and them to jump Puff or something like that. That's how I said I know these bras were with it because average chick in New York would have tore Puff ass up for fucking with them the wrong way. And I mean that in a real way. You understand what I'm saying? You get a girl even from Mount Vernon to the Bronx, nigga, they would have sliced that nigga the fuck up fucking around with them like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I trust me, I know what I'm talking about here when I say that much. We know the temperament about women up here in the New York City tri-state. Bitches don't play. That's why I said certain bitches be online running their mouth in front of the courthouse. Bitch, come on down here to Brooklyn real quick. Test that throat. You know what I'm saying? Come on down here, Brooklyn, real quick. Come on in Bronx, real quick. She was over there. She was all day talking about the boogie down Bronx. Who the fuck calls the Bronx the boogie down Bronx? Old niggas call the Bronx the boogie down Bronx. But fucking boogie down Bronx. Fuck out of here, bro. Get Jay-Z, so now they after Joe. That's how I feel. Know what I'm saying? And they gonna continue to be after Joe. You're gonna hear a whole bunch of guys. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button. Give me a second, y'all. I got the hater crew in here. I'm just trying to get rid of these motherfuckers. So a lot of these podcasts is weird as fuck, right? So their subscribers and shit, they'll come over here to my channel following me because they heard me say something about their favorite podcast. That's how these weird ass niggas are. So basically what you got is a whole bunch of voyeurs. So the same way they'll sit there and make fun of Puff, that's what voyeurs do. Voyeurs like to sit around and watch other people as they demonstrate or watch people more effectively as they have sex. So these niggas is voyeurs. So every nigga you can see that don't say nothing in the chat room or whatever, that nigga's a pervert. You understand what I'm saying? Like in real terms, I'm trying to tell you, like you have to translate behavior as well. If you're sitting my motherfucking what's the name and not say nothing, that lets me know you real good at hiding around shit, but you do that all the time. It's one thing if you do it one time, here and there. But if you're sitting there, you just observing a motherfucker trying to read you, nigga, you're not going to be able to read me. I know them little tricks, especially you black chicks. Thank you for you 5 people leaving. I appreciate that. I know the odds are always the ratio. And it's some crazy shit. Let me break something down for y'all. How this whole thing goes here. I usually have way more people in my chat room than this, right? So as I'm live, what happens is I have a whole bunch of people that have subscribed to my channel because I've said something about their favorite blogger, right? In return, what they'll do is they'll be flagging your channel. How do I know this? The other day I went over to one particular kid's thing and the dude mentioned me, or I think it was when I walked past his camera, whatever. And it referenced me as Demonic Lewis. That's how they pronounce it. And then there was what's the name that came up after that? And the chick says, flag his channel. And I said, wow, nigga said, flag my channel? So that's what they out here doing. So the black girls that are on here, the majority of them, this is how they get down. I'm starting to learn. If they don't like you, what they'll do is they'll get in the little groups and start flagging your channel. So what I suggest to you fellas is, if you suspect some of these bitches are doing this shit, go flag their channel. That's what we on now. You understand what I'm saying? We'll just flag each other's channels. Because I don't flag people's channels. I don't have no history with that. You will not hear nobody online talking about, yo, David Lewis flag. Like, you won't hear nobody say that, because from day one, I said, I don't do such a shit like that. But the bitches, they're petty as fuck on here on YouTube. So show them no motherfucking recourse. If the best thing, y'all need to stop showing black American girls, the ones that are fucking wicked. Y'all need to stop showing them polls, nigga. No, you need to start going hard. Like, because they're not letting off you niggas. They're not letting off. I don't care what you say. Puffy killed two, and the park and the vet with that, he killed the vet. What are you like? Can anybody make that out? This is the average black woman online. Somebody read that for me. Go ahead. I'll wait. Somebody make out that. Can anybody translate that nigga gibberish? Anybody? Go ahead. I'll wait. Can somebody translate that shit? Anybody? Anyone? Of course not. See what I mean? She came in here. You see what it says? Say hi, right? She came in here just to do that. You just proved my point, you stupid nigga bitch. Hey, you stupid fucking nigga bitch. You just proved my point. Oh God, I hate those fucking bitches. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. It's like they're walking mental cases. Like 80% of them are like walking mental cases. Like they walk around talking to themselves and shit. And no, I'm dead serious. You ever see some of these black chicks like, and they like to harass people. It's like, it's crazy as fuck. Like I had this bitch, especially the old ugly ones. Like I had this bitch literally the other day. She followed me in the store. She waited till she got right in my face. It's some weird shit that they do. Like they do some weird, like the bitch waited till she got right in my face and started singing. Then another day, I was walking and the bitch waited till I got right in front. She wasn't saying a word. All of a sudden, she talking loud on the phone, like as loud as she possibly could in my ear. And it's all in an effort to irritate you. And I'm like, who the fuck kind of nutty motherfucker walks around like that? Oh, black chicks. Got it. That was a nigger. That was a fucking nigger bitch. If you come in here and you've been sitting in here, somebody calling himself the realest American, you the fakest American. What's up with me? I'm not your fucking brother. Let me get something straight with you real quick. Y'all be trying to come into people's chat rooms and shit and trying to motherfucking like, I don't know, you trying to reprimand a nigga or something like that or whatever, nigga. You don't reprimand a motherfucker over here. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get that motherfucking in contrast right now. Like this whole communist shit y'all got going on, running nigga, I don't know you for one. Two, that was a nigga bitch. All right? I'll tell you 3 more times. You don't want to motherfucking reprimand your women, but you and their behavior, but you want to reprimand the niggas that are. To me, you the sucker nigga. And you should be reprimanded. You need to be checked. And any nigga that think like you scared of your own women. That's what I said, this women worshiping shit that be going on. That was a nigga bitch. And I'm going to refer to her as that. You understand what I'm saying? And ain't nobody going to change that opinion of me. So don't come in my motherfucking chat. What's up with you, bro? That was a nigga bitch. That wasn't a black woman. That was a bitch here this motherfucker sell a story. And that bitch will sit in front of a camera in front of any white motherfucker and tell the same story, not give a motherfucking privy or a thought to the fact that she got a son, a nephew, a daddy, an uncle. You understand what I'm saying? So fuck you and fuck that bitch, nigga. Y'all both bitches. Ain't stand a man like that won't stand up for his motherfucking, won't stand on his own tools, but want to reprimand another nigga. Why didn't you ask that bitch, why you in another man's chat trying to check him? Why didn't you say that? Watch, I know he gonna come here and say some dumb shit. I told you he's gonna say some dumb shit. I told you, they're predictable, bro. They're predictable. The mind is so small. They're fucking predictable. Black men, we gotta start checking disrespectful house niggas like this. Nigga, let me tell you something. If you or any of your peoples come at me, I'm killing you first. How about that? Okay? How about that? Second of all, you pussy. Let me tell you how you know you pussy. You understand what I'm saying? This is how I know you pussy. You pussy because the pure, simple fact of one reason. You did exactly what the fuck I said you would do, and you follow great example of that. You hoe ass motherfucker. You won't check the bitches, but you want to check the niggas that check the bitches. That's the higher propriety of hoism there is. And that's a nigga that love his mama. You bitch raised motherfucker, you. I can't stand. That's the niggas that been raising this generation up under bitches, and y'all don't get it, dog. It's a whole generation of niggas running out here that was raised by bitches, and they talk like bitches. Did you hear what this nigga just wrote to me? Black men, we've got to start checking. This is what they arm up with. Anything to protect bitches. Hence, why I said, and I'll say again, this is a whole goddamn culture bent on worshiping bitches. And just like the Romans fell from their worshiping of bitches, so will this culture fail from its worshiping of bitches. And I don't give a fuck what you got to say about that. Stop worshiping chicks. They don't care about you. Chicks that would kick you out in the wintertime. This nigga, he wants to feel like a man. That's why he came in here and he talked like that, because he wants to seem like a man because he doesn't feel like a man internally. See, y'all don't understand the difference. Most niggas that have to pronounce to the world that they're a man or pronounce to the world some men type shit or whatever the case may be, the first thing they fucking do is make a proclamation that they want us to protect black women. Protect them for what? Ain't nobody out here beating these bitches up randomly. No, they want to protect them for one and one thing only. The types, not the good black women. They don't want to protect them. They don't want to protect the girl that just graduated from Harvard. You'll never hear that, right? Yo, let's go up here and give so-and-so $40,000. No, they give it to the bitch that said she got hit with a brick and it was standing up upright to tell you about it. That's who they give $40,000 to, so she can go to Jamaica. But the black girl that's graduating from the Yale University or Columbia University or NYU, we don't give her shit. Good luck to you, bitch. That's what they'll say to you. Y'all girls better wake up, start asking that question. If you graduating from a collegiate institution in the next coming up year, ask the rap world, ask the stripper world, ask the TikTok world, ask the YouTube world, how can nobody donate $10,000, $15,000 to you so you can start out right? You're supposed to be amongst the collection that's taking us to a better place here. No, instead what they do is they get the nigga bitches. They go get you a Suki Hana. They go get you a Glorilla. They go get you a Sexy Red with her flavorful form of makeup, like my booty hole brown, my asshole pink lipstick, and what's the other one she had? STD. That was the name of one of her. This is her makeup brand. This is the makeup brand of Sexy Red. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they projected to you, but y'all embrace that. So maybe there's something wrong with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all just ain't diagnosis, especially the fucking men. The men are the worst, nigga. The worst. I don't even like listen. This new generation or how they think or whatever. Like, first of all, for a nigga to come in here and say to me, black men, we gotta start checking. Es que la meo de la muerte, entonces sabe una puta sucia. Nah, that ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like niggas like that. But he's talking about that. Yeah, let me get this cocksucker. Yo, this is how you know the nigga was off, right? After the nigga said that, the nigga wrote blocked in my chat room. Nigga, how are you blocking me? And this is my chat room. You sound crazy. You see what I mean? This nigga, so I just peeped he put that. The nigga put blocked. Blocked. Nigga, you're in my chat room. What the fuck are you talking about? Did you? Oh, I see what he did. I see what he did. So what he wanted to do was, oh man, this is one of them tricky dick niggas. Okay, so the reason, let me show you what he did, y'all. Let me show you what he did so y'all can learn something here. I keep trying to tell you, the black bloggers are some of the most deceitful bloggers on here. So the reason he wrote blocked right there is because he's going to take a screenshot of that and he's going to try to make it look like I was on his podcast. You understand what I'm saying? Where in fact he was here on my podcast. He was announcing that he blocked you, but nigga, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't even know this motherfucker. These people are strangers. That's why it's fucking weird. I'm like, I don't even know this motherfucker. So that's why it's weird. And then you coming in here talking about, yo, we got to rally up. If you rally up and bring somebody against me, I'm shooting you first, nigga. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm getting you first. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You dropping first. You the one that started the whole shit, so you dropping first. If I don't get nobody else, I'm getting you. Tired of niggas come up in here and told me, like, you see what that nigga wrote? Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, are you serious right now? Because a chick came into my chat room talking crazy, and that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't hang out with black dudes so quick to. They'll take up for any raggedy bitch it is. Every bitch is a queen. A bitch could be sitting on the corner with a drawers in her hand, and she just wiped the back end with it, and they'd be like, "Come here, queen. Let me sniff your underwear." Like they're goofy like that. Like that's why I don't hang with niggas like that. Like for real. Like I'll be a dead on a pedestal. Like they literally put whores on a pedestal. That's what all these female rappers are striving right now because they put whores on the pedestal. The whole culture put whores on the pedestal. Most female worshiping culture you'll ever run into in your life. Black American culture, only second to Latin culture. Latin culture do the same thing, which hence at one stream, if you're going to Eastern European, you're going Spaniard, it long term down the line, that hooks right back up to Roman. So it's the same quadrille. Worshiping the women. Y'all don't believe me. When's the last time y'all remember black men or the black culture worshiping black women the way they do now? Almost fearful, some of them. This niggas out here that's fearful. You better not say nothing about no black women. I said what the fuck I want to say, nigga. If you scared to say what you want to say, that means you ain't got no fucking power. You better think about that. If you announce to the world that you scared to say something because you scared of black women canceling you, you'll never have no power. And bitches always run you. You matter of fact, you just told them that they run you. That they run you. You just told them. Without you even having to say it. You got a little quote where I used to live at. And I hold so dear to myself out there now. It's called Crystal Law. Ran or be ran. Run or be ran. You can't run me. Puff of them niggas couldn't even run me. And that's a God truth. I'm the king of not doing what motherfucker asked me to do, but getting it done. You know what I'm saying? But I am the king at Bad Boy Entertainment of not doing what the fuck I was supposed to do when I was asked to do it, but getting it done. And so please believe me when I tell you here, we have a whole elk of time right now where chicks are being worshipped, and it's the wrong chicks being worshipped. See, we were worshiping chicks that were graduating. We were worshiping chicks, and we didn't have this bunch. Well, hire more women once you start your new business. That's what they're doing. You ain't paying attention to that? They're making sure that this particular type of black woman is making sure that black men are not financially secure as they are, so they can exude dominance over you. It's weird, but it's like a trajectory plan that they have. They want to have over you. They may not rule over you, but they'll rule over your sons and your grandchildren. That's kind of a sick thing to think, but that's what their plans are. It'll never happen to come to fruition, but the hostility with it will. Dopest Lady K. You ain't with the dopest nerd? That's who you hang with? You hang with her? Put yes or no in here. I need to know that real quick. Dopest lady, you hang with the dopest nerd? Real quick. I give you 10 seconds to write yes or no. Oh, all right. Cool. How you doing? All right. We having to figure out who. Anyway, dopest lady, I'm not here to insult anybody. I'm hoping you're one of the intelligent batches and not one of the hoochie coochie crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm just having a conversation right now. We're breaking down and just talking about a couple things with Puff. I segued this a minute ago and I started talking about black women and what I think is definitely a factor that we need to discuss where we have, just like you used the word awesome. I have two sisters. Just like you mentioned awesome women. I want to mention, we said awesome day. I want to mention awesome women. We have women that, like, I live in Connecticut, right? We're home to Yale University here. It's not even 40 minutes away from where I'm sitting at right now. And we have these collegiate women. I went to college myself, even though some people don't believe it. Just like they don't believe my brother over at the over there at the podcast. I forgot what his name is there. Sean G. I ain't believe Sean G went to college. He had to show his credentials. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy part about it. That if you ask, by perception, if you ask a black woman, if a black woman proclaims that she is intelligent or educated, she has to show no proof. But a man of color, even if he's in a three-piece Brooks Brothers suit, still has to show proof not only to that black woman, but to the rest of society that he's educated. Isn't that this crazy world or whatever? But this is how the group of the culture thinks now. They don't celebrate um, as much as you girls think they do. They don't celebrate intelligence per se. They celebrate now more so now. They celebrate opportunity. They celebrate um, thoughtsism. They celebrate rambunctiousness. They celebrate, just like I said, I've been covering Puff. I had been covering Puff's trial in person for 8 months. As soon as the trial started and all them niggas started showing up, especially the women, it just turned into a zoo. I was attacked by a woman down there. Yes, I was attacked. I could have had that bitch locked up. You know what I'm saying? I literally could have had that bitch locked up. I didn't though. Subsequently, after that, she attacked four other people that were all black. She didn't attack anybody white. She attacked Don Richard on a second day of testimony. Said, how did this D taste? That's what she said. Um, then she attacked the girl from Law and Crime. She was chasing her down, yelling in her camera. It was crazy. You can ask that girl. I mean, it's on camera. Other people got it. But at the time, they were taking up for her women worship. And these were so-called educated women down there taking up for a woman that was pulling her breasts out and exposing them, not to me, but to another podcaster, which was Myron Gaines. And so we got this problem with these hoes and trash and riffraff mixing and mingling themselves in the converts of women that are educated and actually worth a damn. And I have a problem with that. I don't want to see whores, kids prevail over women that are educated, because that means we live in a society of the offspring of fucking whores, rambunctious, and violent psychopaths versus the offspring of educated women. And what do you think that offspring of those rambunctious motherfuckers are going to do to your educated kids? They're going to attack them. That's what they're going to do, as they always have. A lot of people don't understand that the violence that you have a lot in America stems from. Let me tell the rest of America, because a lot of people are not going to believe me. Can you guys make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button? I mean, what's the problem? Y'all can't hit the like button. If you don't like what I'm saying, then fucking leave. I don't like when people just sit around and hover and you're not even hitting the like button, you're not interacting, you're not nothing, you're just sitting there. My point is this. A lot of uneducated motherfuckers, if you put them in a certain area or whatever, a demographic or whatever city, whatever country, whatever ethnicity, doesn't matter. If you have the surplus of the culture in poverty, and then you have another contention of them that is privileged, that has education. You'll see this in the Dominican Republic, you'll see this in Brazil, you'll see this in many of different countries. Anytime that you have a country like that and you have a population that is diverse, is not as diverse as it should be, you're always going to see an uptick from the people in poverty against the people that have money. That's what you're seeing right now, and that's what you're seeing in effect within black women as a whole. They're going to fight with each other pretty soon, and you're going to see it come to fruition. I'm telling all the educated black women, you're going to have to literally fight the thought women, because you're going to start coming to the conclusion these bitches are in the way. So either I fix these bitches and so they're the best that they can be, or I leave them out and I destroy them tactically. I mean, the decision's up to you, girls. You understand? But I just don't find myself like in the direction. I'm just saying this for real. In the direction, like there's two tapestries, I think, when you're talking about black Americans moving forward in the future, right? I'm half black American, so I can say this shit. It's two trajectories that you have. And one of the trajectories that you're currently on, I don't think is the right one, where it's this women worshiping thing, and you've got I didn't see the button. So no, you don't have to see the button. Just double tap the screen. There's no button anymore. You just double tap the screen. So just tap the screen like this. Doom, doom. That's all you do. You know what I'm saying? No, you can do that too, but just tap the screen literally. Just tap your screen just like this. Go doot doot like that, and it does it like that. You don't have to look for the like button, guys. I think that's what it was. No, you don't have to do that. This current as you're currently on your screen, just dun, dun, tap your screen. That's all you got to do, and it'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll see it. If somebody does it right now, I'll see it. You know what I mean? But there's way too many people in the chat room not to have more likes than that. That's ridiculous. Come on, even y'all looking at that say that's ridiculous. You got the educated girls versus the thought girls. And that's what's going to be coming up next. A lot of y'all ain't going to see it for that, but that's what's coming next. The educated girls versus thought girls. I'm going to start this right now. Guys, make sure y'all hit that Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all also purchase some of the products that we have down below or whatever. We're going to be traveling later on today. That was my plan. So if y'all want to contribute to the traveling and stuff like that, make sure y'all hit the like button. Shout out to those two people that just hiked out of here because they ain't got no motherfucking money. So we ain't want their broke ass here anyway. You know what I'm saying? We ain't want their broke ass here anyway. And we're going to be doing a lot of traveling this week, as of course you know. So I put that under wraps and we talk about some more in a minute because it's gonna be a lot of shit happening. A lot of shit happening. Anyway, long story short, you're gonna have a fight between the educated black women and uneducated black women pretty soon. The educated black women are getting sick and tired of their representation in society. And if you wonder how some of you ladies, y'all went to Yale, y'all went to this college, y'all went to that college, y'all went to this college, but when you go to work, the perception of you is you're a tramp based on they saw Hoochie Coochie Suki Hana shaking her ass, or they saw Hoochie Coochie fucking Sexy Red with her two previous STDs and lip gloss line, call my pussy round, my booty hole pink, and all these other nasty, on my period. She got a lipstick called on my period. Sex on my period. I swear to God. It's disgusting. So what I'm saying is, when you got chicks like that and they're headlighting and headlighted, and excuse me, highlighted and headlights, you get this example of this is what they prefer to promote. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it is. And the sad part is these days, right is wrong and wrong is right. Only if you take yourself and make yourself in accordance with that. Like with me, you can't do that with me. You can't do that with me. I tell so many people all the time, you can't tell me what's right. I have dropped down. That's why niggas don't like me. Because I have a drop. You can't tell me anything about the music business for one. Because I was in the music business for 17 years. You can't tell me anything about Puff because I worked for Puff and coincidentally within those 17 years of the music business. So you can't tell me anything about Puff. I got numerous pictures here. I show people all the time, video, all that. They highlight it because these are same females support them. Exactly. And that's a sad thing about it. These educated females, they're nonchalantly supporting them. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by nonchalantly. I don't think that they're directly supporting them. They're supporting them when they're in their groove. I'm graduating. I like this song. I listen to it through my headphones. It's going to play during my graduation. Many people done that. I'm getting ready to get this promotion at a job. This is a song we play at the job. They do it celebratorily. You know what I mean? They do it celebratory. And so I can get that. But it's the promotion of the music. You understand what I'm saying? That's horrible. I just posted this chick named Dollface Tony. Did y'all see that video in my likes? Yeah, I'm gonna share it for y'all. I posted a video of this girl named Dollface Tony. And this girl is literally pregnant, right? And the name of her song is Wait Till I Have This Baby. Here, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Y'all gotta see this. Now y'all think I'm joking. And like I said, y'all can find this on my page. It's there now. I just put it up yesterday. So it's probably new to some of y'all. But hold on one second. I gotta start YouTube over. Sometimes you have to sit in a little too long. All right, so hold on one second. Y'all gotta see this if y'all ain't seen this yet. Yeah. And I want to show actually I got two examples, but here's one. Now I want y'all to see this. Oops. Why doesn't that play? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know. I know. Is that a queen too? This is queen? Damn. I lost 25 people when I did that. That's crazy, right? I can't make this up. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm lying. I'm not lying to you. Hold on. I'm going to play y'all another one. Check this one out.
Exhibit A. I want to get a train ran on me. Like single file, second file, everybody lined up.
So is it the rush? Is it like a rush thing for you?
I think it's just everybody waiting their turn.
So okay, cool.
But I will say though, that's a lot of women's fantasy. A lot of women just won't say that shit. But every time I bring it up, it's like, oh, I don't want to be in a room with another man, or I don't want to. And I'm like, okay, so whoever is down, comment below.
But I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping though. You know what I mean? You know, what the fuck is he talking about? That was Freddie Gibbs' baby mama, son. Make sure y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button. The other chick, look at that. They mad at me now. They mad at me now. Because what you got is within black culture, even it doesn't even matter if y'all saw that shit. They got an excuse for it. They got a reason why they're doing it. They're going to defend it. So it's no use in even speaking about it, son. Like, just let it roll. Like, that's just the way that culture is nowadays. You know what I mean? Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I learned that a minute ago. I don't even fuck with that. All right, let me wrap this up because I ain't got no support. Ain't no likes in here like that. I got to go to YouTube Studio, remove some more people. That's the new one now. Now niggas that don't like you are subscribing to you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right? Look at all the people that's in the chat room. But yeah, look at the likes. Y'all notice that? That's all from people, from strangers. You notice 8 people disappeared when I said that? So what you got is you got a whole bunch of people that don't like you. Because the only thing you got to do is literally just double tap the screen and hit the like button. So when you saw 8 people just drop just right now, then you find that odd. Why did those 8 people just drop out when I said that? Because they follow me because I talk about their favorite vlogger sometimes in a negative connotation. So they run back. They're snitches. You saw it too, right? They're snitches. But they couldn't argue that point right there. So dopest lady, did you see what I'm talking about your representation out here? Would you want to be compared to that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's women out here that will defend that behavior. That's what y'all not understanding. They will defend that behavior. And the same type of women that defend that behavior, what I find odd is they will come and tell you, these will be the same type of women that will lie on me, lie on other vloggers, tell people don't donate to me. Like, it is crazy the amount of effort that goes into black Americans now trying to cancel other people that look like them. Like, I literally yesterday caught somebody else talking about don't donate to his channel though. I said, how the fuck are you out here being like the advertiser for who gets donated to and who doesn't? This is a black woman doing this. And I'm like, wow, y'all really feel like y'all got that much power, whatever, whatever. So I'm like, well, moving forward, I wouldn't want to be part of that culture. And I'm going to make sure my kids aren't. Because if y'all would do that to me, imagine what they would do to my kids. Do you think I would leave my kid? Like, look at me in my face. It's not about even color at that point. It's just about perception. Do you think that I would birth my child into a culture like that where 80% of these motherfuckers hate each other? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, I don't want my kid to start off life like that. Why would I sign my kid up for a horrible life? No, no, hell no. Hell no. I said to myself, I said, even if the black woman is a good woman, which I was with a black woman before, even if she's a good woman, I don't care, maybe 10 or 15 of y'all drop out. But if you see what I just showed you, you didn't drop out when I showed you that. You didn't have anything to comment on. Did you notice everybody was quiet in the church mouse when I showed those videos? The only women that had something to say was the dopest lady and Deborah. Because the rest of them bitches that just dropped out, they will defend that shit. That's what y'all gotta understand. And then they'll tell me, oh, he's wrong, or he over there disrespecting black. That's what they'll say. He over there disrespecting black women. Fuck them bitches. Now run, go tell it. Fuck them bitches and fuck you too, bitch. Run, go tell them. I'll be damn if I sit up here and let them bitches take over for real women. I swear to God, fuck that shit. That's what be my mantra. And we got the loudmouth chicks that are like this. We got these gossiping hens that are like this. We got these fucking troublemaking broads that are like this. Who I say, if you get one of these troublemaking broads and they tell you, yo, I'm going to get my nigga, shoot that bitch on sight, nigga. Trust me on this. Don't allow her to leave. You understand what I'm saying? They disrespected themselves and get mad when somebody speaks against it. Yeah, well, I did the same thing. And then the thing is, outside the women, it's the men worse. You know what I'm saying? Like the men, many of you ladies don't know, the men out here are some of the biggest contributors to the simp market. See, that girl that got hit with a brick in her face. She didn't get that $40,000 from women. She got that mostly from suck ass, or excuse me, from a lot of men, but she got it from men. Most of the girls on OnlyFans. There's some guys that are funding chicks to make $1 million a year. And they'll set them up. Oh, you trying to come up? And then that's the other thing. Black dudes are so sensitive to women because most of them have been raised by single moms. No offense to any single moms out there. Some of y'all have done some great freaking jobs. But a lot of them, they've been raised around women that have like a sister, and her sister's got girls, and her son has got 3 sisters, and you know what I'm saying? They never know nothing about being around a man, so they act like females, not gay. They act like females, not gay. They act like females, though. And it's a very big difference. When they're gay, you notice that's obvious. It sticks out to you. No. I'm talking about that. When they're feminine or sissy like, that's different. These boys, let me tell you, these boys, the reason they worship women so much and they're so much outwardly trying to prove themselves to society as a man is because most of them ain't never been up around no men. And men of caliber. I'm not talking about somebody that's the local drug dealer, nigga just got out of jail from doing 6-7 years. That ain't no motherfucker to look up to. That's a fucking loser. That's a fucking loser. I look at you, if you 35 plus and you still going back and forth to jail, motherfucker, you's a fucking loser. You understand what I'm saying? That shit you cut out when you're 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. You don't keep doing that shit. You's a fucking loser. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not Chad Johnson's dad. I don't do key shit in the morning. See what I mean? Derek Green, you look like Chad. This is what I was trying to tell y'all about. Listen, the nigga wrote in my chat room, you look like Chad Johnson's dad. Key. This is the fucking man. You the prime example of the nigga I was talking about. Like, I'm telling y'all this, and I'm proving it to you. I think I'm lying. This is what the nigga wrote. Hold on, let me show you. I'll see if I can show it to y'all. I don't think I can show it. I blocked him, so I can't show it. Joined 3 months ago. Oh, hold up. I can just unblock him. Hold on. Let me do that. Because I want y'all to see this shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Can y'all see that shit? Let me know if y'all can see that shit. You look like Chad Johnson's dad. Key. That's the average nigga you got online nowadays. The average black dude that sits around and keys all the time. I'm trying to tell you, they're feminine. You can't count on these niggas. Like, listen, look online. You ever watch the girl fights with girls in the hood or whatever? Check this out. Go watch some of the videos with girl fights, right? You'll always have one common denominator. There'll always be some bitch ass nigga with a camera sitting there filming girls fight instead of breaking it up. These niggas ain't no more than one of the gals nowadays. Y'all don't get it? Guys, make sure y'all double tap that screen and hit the like button. Most of these boys is one of the gals. So that's why you can get niggas down there at the courtroom. You can get niggas in their homes or whatever, all vying against Puff, all ready to go against Tyler Perry, all very betting up to go against. They want to take every nigga down in the business, but who gonna replace these jobs with these motherfuckers? Do you know how many motherfuckers Tyler Perry fucking employees that are black? And you talking about, yeah, let's throw them in jail under behest of it. Watch what I tell you. If this shit make it to court, these niggas are going to be out there and they're going to be trying. I always knew about Tyler Perry. Yeah, Tyler Perry got to go down for this. That white man, they most sensitive to light skin issues. Every last one of them bitches that motherfucking testified at Puff's trial was had one thing in common. Y'all ain't pay attention to it. Every last one of them bitches was light skinned. Every last one of them bitches was light skinned and they was betting on their life. In fact, that little light skinned gal, why you think Nancy Grace grabbed her ass and put her on camera? She said, damn, this bitch is about as light as Cassie and the other 3. Might as well throw her on up there. Throw her on up there, Jimmy. Throw on up there. Throw on up here, Jimmy. And she said, okay, boo-doo. All ready for my close-up now. If your name is Shy Diddy Combs. Boo-doop, boo-doop. Oh, crazy ass bitch. Speak on it. I'm glad was not raised at this time. I have to protect my grandbabies and still watch out for my own granddaughters. Yeah, I just stay the fuck away from most black people, to be honest with you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I'm not very interested in meeting. You gotta understand that last cookout crowd, that last dinner at Big Mama and them's house crowd or whatever, that was gone 2004 or 5. The teen mothers fucked that up for y'all. That time somebody said it. The teen mothers fucked that up for y'all. I know you don't believe me. Teen mothers introduced a different dynamic in America. Oops, caught that shit. Teen motherhood introduced a different dynamic in America, and I keep talking about it. And it wasn't just black women, it was white women and a whole bunch of other women, Latin women as well. They all had to turn hell. I talk about it all the time. They had a show that came on called, what was that shit called? 16 and Pregnant. Y'all remember that? So, it ain't just, one set of kids or whatever the case may be. It was a whole bunch of them. Y'all give me a second. I'm looking for something. So, y'all gotta pardon me. I'm getting ready and shit like that because it's about to be 91 today. What's going on, Ryan? Ain't shit. So, teen pregnancy played a large part in what you're seeing today. These are the offsprings of ex-club bitches, as one of the people that taught me the social media game said once upon a time. Shout out 5150. This is the offspring of ex-club bitches and teen mothers. I added the teen mother shit. You know what I'm saying? And this offspring of these kids is horrible, but that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the remnants of the offspring of motherfucking teen mothers. And I don't care what nobody says, nobody wants to recognize it. You will have the conversation, nigga. You will have the conversation. And when you have this conversation about these teen mothers, you're going to remember Davin Lewis told you about it. This is because the real big mamas and granddads are gone. Yeah, they're gone. They either are aged out, or the sad thing, another thing too that happened was a lot of these kids, they ended up living with grandma and Nene and all of them. You know what I'm saying? Thea and Theo. You know what I mean? So Theo and Thea, they like fucking, I don't know, 65, 70 themselves. Now they got a fret. That's supposed to be their grandkid coming through the door. I mean, they ain't supposed to have a grandkid coming through the door that soon anyway. Now they taking care of a wayward bitch's kids. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't pay attention to bring her little fast ass home. That's what my mother, little fast ass bitches, used to say that shit all the time. I better not catch you out there with the little fast ass bitches. So, like, my mother's black. What do you think she was gonna say? Anyway, it's getting so bad now that these boys, and I think a lot of you ladies don't understand this, based on the fact that a lot of these boys were raised by women, and you girls turn around and you say, well, these men are so terrible. They ain't about shit. 72% of them was raised by a bitch that looked just like you. Figure that out. So shouldn't we be going down having a conversation with that bitch? Oh, look at that. I hurt some feelings right there, boy. It's hard to come under that contention of reality. 72% of kids in America, in African-American households, are raised by single mothers. Who wants to argue that? I'm willing to argue with you if you want to. No, honest injury. We want to argue. Okay, cool. Because that's just, I ain't had the breath for it. 72%. You go to CDC, 20 people got mad. That's okay. Go to CDC. You're going to be mad at them too. Truth is the truth. And that's why I said they want to, however, you ever notice, hey, what's going on? You ever notice that when you're talking to African Americans, right, they want to issue their truth all the time, but when it's the truth about them, they don't want to hear it. That's hypocrisy. And hypocrisy is against God. So don't sit up there and say God Almighty and you speak on the elk of hypocrisy. You weak motherfucker, make you burn in hell slow for even trying to attempt it, especially those that know. You cannot take reprimand upon someone else without taking reprimand upon yourself. Hence, yet ye without sin cast the first stone. Tricky Dicky. I don't like motherfuckers like that. What's going on, God? Yeah, that's real weird to me right there. That's like saying, yo, you never get in the car and accidentally sometimes don't push the clutch all the way up into third gear or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some weird shit when I hear motherfuckers say some shit like that. You know what I mean? We're perfect. No, you're not perfect. It's like when I hear motherfuckers say we're gods and we're goddesses and all this shit or whatever. What's going on? How you doing, Jennifer? I'm like, God is goddesses where? Motherfucker sat down in front of the courtroom and told the whole goddamn world we don't stick together. Let me tell you something. If it was Rabbi Schmitzel and he was on trial, it don't matter what the fuck Rabbi Schmitzel did. Them motherfuckers gonna be like, Rabbi Schmitzel ain't do shit. I know Rabbi Schmitzel. He a good man. He always been a good man. Shit, he baptized our baby. You understand what I'm saying? Rabbi Schmitzel's a fine, fine man. And I won't say anything less. That's Rabbi Schmitzel. You understand what I'm saying? And you go find that. Ain't nobody gonna talk to me. None of the motherfuckers that was caught up in what was that shit called? The Vatican shit, right? You remember the shit that happened with the Vatican? None of them motherfuckers that was caught up in that, they ain't condemned none of them motherfuckers. They ain't condemned. Show me a piece where the Pope before he passed away, he condemned the motherfuckers individually, like read off the names. I know there was one thing where he read off one of the names, but that shit was so hidden and inclusive that include not non-inclusive that like you wouldn't even have known the shit was going on unless you got an invite. You understand what I'm saying? Like they had a reading of the names of the priests and shit at one time. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, who committed some of these atrocities or whatever against these kids or whatever, right? You ain't seen them try to shut down the motherfucking church though, did they? Y'all want to chop down y'all want to shut down the hip hop industry so y'all can shroud the fact of what's going on in Parliament. Oh, you ain't telling them names on Epstein shit? You ain't telling about that. Some of them names were raw, wasn't it? Some of them names were royal, weren't they? Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, everybody deaf now. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Some of them names were royal, weren't they? Now listen, I'm all for the game. I'm all for the business. But what I ain't into is sucker shit coming from inside the industry either. So now let me address y'all niggas. Because it need to be addressed. And I gotta be fair to these people. Because they watch me. And some of them take confidence in me. So let me explain. I don't know Fat Joe. And I'm gonna tell you the simple shit. I don't get into all the schematics. That's what I call it, schematics. Oh, guess what? And they said this and they read this. And every time, sometimes, yeah, y'all all know what the fuck they charge Fat Joe for, right? Y'all all know what the fuck they charge Tyler Perry with, right? So now we at the elk where niggas want to do what I've been doing. They want to try to act intricate. And it's said by the fourth law and the fifth law and the da. Everybody want to act like they're a lawyer and shit. I mean, this surmise this shit up real quick. They are trying to take down. See, the other day, last Friday, this motherfucker Harvey Weinstein finally got found with they gave him what do you call it, a mistrial. He had been being retried, and a lot of people didn't know it. A lot of people didn't know that Harvey Weinstein was being retried in court, and this had been going on for a minute now. And so, 2 weeks into his new retrial, Puff's trial deliberation started. So they started picking the jury and stuff. 2 weeks after Harvey Weinstein trial started, I went by there. It's on camera here if you want to check it out. Now, the reason I bring that up is Harvey Weinstein was part of Hollywood. See, a lot of people are not going to get the connection because they tap out. He ain't talking about nothing. I need somebody to spill the tea. That means going through intricate parts of the person's life, breaking down their life so you can make yourself feel good with inside. It's really a humiliation tactic. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but you're delving into witchcraft where you do the tea shit. So if you're part of the tea environment, and the tea environment, basically what they do is they run around and try to include themselves in everybody's life, try to deduce somebody down and nothing and shit like that or whatever. You're actually part of the humiliation process. This is not what we do in the music industry, but that's what you do. You'll never collectively see a whole bunch of musicians getting together saying, we're going to pounce on this person today. You'll never see it. Even when 50 and other artists were having their beefs, including Fat Joe, you didn't see a whole bunch of niggas online talking about, yeah, we're gonna set it on Fat Joe. Da, 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 da. You ain't see a whole bunch of niggas in front of cameras. Even up to this day, when rappers are beefing with people, they don't be in front of a bunch of cameras like that. Like, da, 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 da. They be with their crew, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't be with strangers allocating under one banner. And that's what I've been seeing down at that courthouse. That's what I've been seeing in the media and a whole bunch of other places or whatever. The funny thing about it is, as they're doing all this inclusion, they're not understanding one thing. You're part of a humiliation ritual. See, if you go in and they think that they think their interpretation of what a humiliation ritual actually is isn't true. It really hasn't been like that ever, to be honest with you. I'll give you the correct one though. The correct one is once again based back on a seance. It's a form of energy. Entonces, sabe, por la gente ahí, tú sabes, pero la Shengo, tú sabes, Shengo Arusho, tú sabes, no, es claro. Esa es la cubano, tú sabes, el espíritu, tú sabes, per la mente, pero la Jesús, y más, pero la negro, tú. Tú sabes, claro que sí, en la sangre, en la corazón ahí, tú sabes, mágico. So with the seance, right? And basically, you have to say a whole bunch of incantations. Diablo, será para mí. So, ¿qué te dije? Incantations. Incantations. You have to perform over those incantations, and those incantations take a group. Usually 3, 6, 12 or more. 3, 6, 12 or more. Preferably 24. 24 to 30. 30 being the most proficient. These group of people, they sit around under one banner and one channeling, whether it's talking. So the channeling can come from talking. The channel is not like an actual ritual. It just comes from a energy. These motherfuckers sit down there. And y'all ain't gonna understand what I'm talking about. If you want to log out, go ahead and log out. It's fine. Think I'm talking weird and shit. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Your energy right now is so overwhelmingly low when it comes to this shit. And what y'all should have stood on, which was keeping y'all fucking mouth to the ground, keeping your ear to the ground, but not being full-time advocates trying to get on white media outlets so you can express your black freedom. Like these niggas, like you might as well go get the whole fucking banjo at this point. Like go get the banjo, like you know what I mean. Go get the shoe polish, get the work. You know what I mean? Like the fuck. I've never seen it this low. I've never seen it. It's like if we was back in the plantation, it was like these niggas would be running to Master's plantation. That's basically what it is equated to. It's like they running. You have niggas sitting in front of a federal court building talking about lock that nigga up. I'm like, even if you feel like that, what kind of message are you sending the world? We got niggas standing in front of the federal courthouse. Niggas that got family members right now that's on ankle bracelet. Niggas that right now that got family members that may have been justly locked up. Niggas that got family members right now that's facing the case. And you talking about lock that nigga up? Do you know how fucking stupid you made yourself? You motherfuckers think you put yourself in a better position. I'm here to tell you something different. You made the whole world, when they go back and reflect, and trust me, they will. You wasn't counting on that. When they go back and reflect, they're going to look at you and they're going to be like, she was a whole fucking coon the whole time. And it's sad. It's sad that you have to deal with things like this to get around the necessities of life nowadays when it comes to this internet shit. And that's why I don't take this shit so serious no more. Look, I've been here for 2 hours. I can guarantee ain't nobody donated a dime to me. Then they'll say, oh, you're trying to shame us. You trying to shame me. Let me tell you what I mean. African Americans will put, like, this is to me, they'll put a lot of emphasis and time into trying to crash their own. Like you saw that dude War came in here before. He's never been in here. I've never seen him a day in my life. He came out of his mouth because I called the chick out of her name, and that's what she deserved to be called. There was a chick in here. She came in here. She said hi, and then she started saying some slick shit. I called her a nigga bitch. I said, you fucking nigga, because I don't like niggas. I don't like poor white trash either. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like spitidicks either. You know what I'm saying? I don't like trash people, in other words. You understand what I'm saying? And I muddled the line between that trash. You could be hood, just don't be trash. You could be all pro white trailer park, just don't be trash. You understand what I'm saying? You could be a spitter dick, but just don't be trash. That's what I don't like. And I think that's a distinction motherfuckers don't get because I'm very crass in the way I talk. You understand what I'm saying? I don't talk nice. The fuck I look like telling a nigga good morning. This is New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Scarlett. The fuck I look like telling a nigga good morning. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you get motherfuckers that I've had several podcasters, and I lie to y'all not. I've had several podcasters that literally have made it their business to try to destroy my channel, try to destroy my brand, try to destroy my name. And this is all my association of working in the entertainment industry. No more than that. They will look at you side eye. Now you want to have conversations with you because of the pure simple fact of that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's cool, but I can't get in a time machine to go back and say, yo, I wish I didn't work for Puff for those 17 years. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to join your forces and sit around with a nigga I was sitting around with for 17 motherfucking years to get online with any of you bitch ass motherfuckers snitching and shit for a couple $1,000. Now, niggas who want to do that, that's fine. I ain't sitting down with you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not sitting down with you niggas and haven't in the past 6 years. You can't find a motherfucking post or motherfucking any of that shit except for one nigga that I'm doing a fucking sit down with. Other than that, in 6 years, I ain't sat down with none of these. I don't want to be on your panel. I don't want to call up to your show. I always been known to that. So since I'm uninclusive with these motherfuckers, they have made it their point to try to get and taunt me to come engage with them. I don't want to engage with niggas. I even told Shorty when I was talking about her, I said, bitch, I don't want you to talk about me on your page. I prefer you don't. I'm just talking to you. This is the only way I can get at you, so I'm gonna talk to you like this. Other than that, bitch, just be in your business. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what it is. I'm talking about Black Harley Quinn. If your name is Sean Diddy Combs, bitch, I told you what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you what it was. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, then I told her to her face. I told her to her face. Y'all think when I be talking about the bitch, I just talk about the bitch online. I told this bitch to her face, with her mans, with her. It's on camera. I told her to her face, you's a fucking liar. And I stand on that. I'll stand on that to the point other people were calling her a liar. She just had a problem last week where everybody was calling her a liar. Tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So my point is, when I get up here and I tell these stories, please realize, because somebody got upset yesterday. It was like, yo, why you going at black people for? I said, I'm not going at black people. I'm just telling the truth. If you see what's going on with Pup, if you see how they're getting ready to stand in line to line up Fat Joe, if you see what's going on when they stand in line, they're getting ready to run up on motherfucking what's the name? They tried to kill R. Kelly the other day, reports say. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They said they overdosed on Kelly the other day. I don't know if they overdosed on Kells or not, but Kells seemed to believe people was trying to hit him in federal motherfucking security. What I'm gonna say? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like Kells, yeah, you know, it wasn't like Kells. I say this all the time. Even though them girls were young, I feel a little bit more comfortable that they were older, young, if that makes any sense, rather than younger. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think I would have felt a different way if the girls were like 10, 11, 12 something years old versus if I felt like those girls were like 17 going on 18, right? So, you know, I felt a little bit different if y'all understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like 17 going on 18, you damn near better be ready to make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, especially if you're in a single black mom's house, that bitch about to kick you out next year. Y'all ain't never seen the movie Precious? Y'all ain't never seen the movie Precious? And Precious happened in New York. Let me tell you something, mama. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't like that. Not all of them. Not everybody. You see, you part of the motherfucking problem. So let me break you down real quick. Yes, bitch, the majority of them. Yes, bitch, the majority of them. Black women always ready to get rid of the motherfucking daughter, whether they sending her to college, whether they sending her into a nigga's arms, whether they sending her to a motherfucking apartment on fucking government assistance or some shit like that because she's pregnant. I didn't watch bitches literally tutor their daughter on how to get pregnant and how to use the system at least 35 plus times in my life. So yes, I know other women that'll get up here and tell you they work in services or whatever. I got a homegirl that work at the court. You understand what I'm saying? That's a bailiff. I done had on camera here before. If many of y'all remember, that's why I said everybody be thinking it. Let me shut the fuck up. Anyway, my point is, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? My point is, bitch, I don't give a fuck why you got on here. You're not special enough for me to fucking care. And you not motherfucker. I don't know you, so stop telling me to chill. Bitch, I don't know you. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? So the next thing you write, make sure it's like some Shakespeare, Mark Twain type shit, not the regular, predictable nigga jargon that everybody hear. You know what I'm saying? No, bitch, I'm more special than you. See, that's the trick right there. You got these normal motherfuckers, and this is what it really is about. You got these normal motherfuckers, right? These normal motherfuckers out here that ain't never did nothing in life. They want to be the motherfucking ecosphere of everything of trying to take down stars that have actually had things going on. Bitch, I worked in the music industry and been every fucking where in my life for 17 motherfucking years. You understand what I'm saying? I continue to do fly, dope ass shit within the motherfucking music industry with the multitude of motherfucking friends I done met, including right now being on this shit. So in comparison to you, bitch, I am special. You understand what I'm saying? Now, nobody gives a fuck about your individual opinion, which is another fucking problem. Bitches be hopping online and thinking motherfuckers give a fuck about their individual opinion. Now, bitch, what the fuck you done in life in comparison? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Bitch, what you done in comparison? You writing so much shit. Write what you done in comparison, ho. I asked the bitch what she's done in comparison. Some bitch talking about I need money. Bitch, I just used my money the other day. Get the fuck off my channel, bitch. You see what I'm saying? She came in with backup. Bitch, write what you done did in comparison. Nothing, right? All right, so let me let that hoe go. Let me let this hoe go. Now you see what the fuck I mean, right? Now y'all see what the fuck I mean, right? Now y'all see what the fuck I mean, right? Now y'all see what the fuck I mean. Bitch, what you done in comparison? And if you ask that bitch gonna say, well, I was manager at McDonald's for 10 years. Now, what you got is these normal mothers. This is what this woke shit did. Y'all got to get the connection. The woke shit, right? The woke movement. What that shit did was, that woke shit, I appreciate you. That woke shit, what it did, hit the Cash App if y'all appreciate it, and double tap the screen if y'all appreciate it. That's all I ask. Hit the Cash App, buy some products. You know what I'm saying? So I can get this money. I got things to do this week. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For the real ones that subscribe to me, I got things to do this week. We got things to do this week. Huh? I need a new air conditioner up this motherfucker. My air conditioner pop. See, I hit the motherfucking cash. It's supposed to be a motherfucking heat wave this nigga. Y'all want me to melt, nigga? Shit. Anyway, if y'all wonder what this is around my neck, it's like a portable air conditioner thing. It's keeping me cool. Like literally my air conditioner blue. So a new air conditioner costs $99. Y'all want to donate to that because it's about to be 101 degrees tomorrow in New York. You know what I'm saying? You got these women online, like that girl that was just online right there. She came in as disruptive. She probably been sitting here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But there's many more like her. So that's why I allowed her to be in here. No, don't worry about it. I just get rid of people like you. Bitch said, I hope you get it fixed soon. If it was another bitch, you would have been like, yo, bitch, let me get $100 so you get a new one. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I told you it's partial. That's why I don't, nah. I've been wanting to get rid of that bitch anyway. That bitch always being here talking. Excuse my French, y'all. That bitch always being here talking, right? She, like, I had to finally tell her to shut up. The one you just saw me break. Because the bitch was in here one day, and she was literally in here the whole time of the podcast. That podcast that day was like dumb long. It was like 3 hours and 30 minutes, right? And then the 3 hours and 30 minutes, she kept writing stuff in the cash app, but I noticed she wouldn't hit the like button. She's like, finally she hit the light, but she said, "Oh, I forgot." I said, "Bitch," I'm thinking to myself, I done said this shit like 8 times. Hit the like button, you forgot, bitch. Then she turned around and she was like, "Oh, well, I don't have. What she said, I don't have Cash App, so but I have this one." So I said, "All right." So I put, and y'all remember for a minute, I was putting up a PayPal link. And then I saw the bitch wasn't even hitting the PayPal. I was like, well, fuck this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was waiting for her to say something so I could get her the fuck up out of here. So y'all poured me on that. I've been waiting for that bitch to say something. She's fraud as fuck. That bitch been here for like 4 months just listening to what I say. And then they go back to their own podcast and they regurgitate it because she also has a page. So she didn't think I peeped it. So that's why I played like I didn't know she had a page. You know understand what I'm saying? Like sometimes you have to play with these niggas how they play with you. They'll come in, they hoping that you're not gonna look at their profile. They hoping that you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, know how many people they got following them and shit like that, or know if they got material on their page. You understand what I'm saying? But I know how to do it, and I do it quick, and I call them out, and I be like, motherfucker, you've been trying for the longest. There been some niggas on here, been on here for 13, 14, 15 years putting up material and ain't cracked shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't cracked 100 views out this motherfucker. Ain't got under 1,000 followers. Trying like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Key to it, be yourself. Just be yourself. I don't give a fuck what these niggas think about it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if anybody hit up the Cash App so I can thank them if they did. Are y'all still on that bullshit, huh? Yeah, they still on that bullshit. It's all good. It's all good. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. Could y'all do that for me? Nah, I can't do that either. That means I got the haters here. Let me see. Something. Can y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button? I'm just trying to see if I got the haters here. Lets me know what direction to go. Ooh, yeah, it was the haters. Did y'all see that? I just had 27 people disappear because I said hit the like button. And y'all don't believe this hating it. Y'all didn't see that? It went from 127 to 98 because I said hit the like button. That's crazy. That's crazy. The only thing they had to do was double tap the screen. It took them more effort to zoom out. But I had 120 people in here and they couldn't double tap the screen or got mad because I said my Cash App. And that was the first time I said my Cash App literally the whole time I was here. I mean, second time when I was here. That's crazy. But yeah, that's the power that African American women have that are the nasty belligerent ones. They are literally leading the men because the men are so dependent on them. These men are so dependent on these bitches. I didn't even know how dependent they were. And even when they have shitty behavior, the men are well, how can you say, convened to say, yo, you better not think like that, or it's gonna be trouble by the women. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy to me. That's why I be telling bitches be walking around acting bully nowadays too. I had to tell this big bully bitch because some of these bitches be big. Y'all ain't never noticed that some of these chicks is big as a motherfucker nowadays. Like I was in a motherfucking grocery store one day. This bitch was taller than me. I was like, God damn. I'm dead serious. The bitch was taller than me, and she was like big and white, like a fucking Zulu warrior looking bitch. I was like, this like if I was a king back in the days, this bitch would have been part of the guard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, so she would have been in charge of security for me. This was a big bitch. And this bitch wasn't a basketball player. She was just a big bitch. And I was like, God damn. And I was like, it wasn't like she was like, I've seen big tall girls and they're actually pretty. Like a lot of Dominican girls, right? You have like the special breed of Dominican girls. I don't know where the fuck they come from, but these bitches will be mad tall, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've been around Dominican people, you know Dominican people or you're Dominican. It's like the special breed of tall Dominican girl. You only get them in like one out of 10. You get them like every 7 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But they'll usually come in one way. They'll either be ugly or they'll be real pretty, right? And so this is black chicks, though. These chicks that I'm running into that are big, like they got big backs and big asses and everything that's big. I don't like no big bitch like that. You know, it's a shame you have them all. Here we go with this bullshit. Bitch, I'm sorry I can't hear you all the way back in 2004. Let me tell you what to do, though, Carol, because I ain't reading that bullshit. Because the very first thing the bitch started out was, it's a shame that you have a mother. My mother beat your ass for once for starters, bitch, for talking to me like that. You understand what I'm saying? Please know that. Second of all, my mama don't talk like no hoes like you, and she wouldn't agree with no bitches like you. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, my mama would say the same fucking thing about these hoes. You better not be out there with them tramps, especially tell my sisters that. So since you grew up in a household where there was pink rollers, motherfuckers ain't had no respect for men, you understand what I'm saying? You ain't had no daddy around. You think that I'm supposed to take up for these motherfucking hoes too, but here I'm to let you know something, Keisha. I ain't here to take up for them motherfucking hoes. Fuck you and fuck them hoes since you want to take up for them, and fuck you and everybody live in your house, bitch. Talking about, you know, it's a shame your mother and all you know they call women. My mama know I call these bitches bitches. My aunts call these women bitches. Where you think I got it from calling these chicks bitches? You lucky my grandma ain't alive. She call you a bitch too. They know what a hoe is. Hoes been around since the beginning. Listen, Mary Magdalene was a hoe. She was one of Jesus' favorites. There's redemptions for hoes. You understand what I'm saying? But there ain't no redemption for fuck nigga shit. And that's what a lot of you bitches be putting out here. Fuck nigga shit. Whether it's digitally, whether it's your advocacy or whatever. And if you think you gonna shame me, because that's the first way you started out right there. And I keep trying to tell you about these cornball ass country back of the woods kitchen sink hairdo wearing ass fucking AME church motherfucking shaming tactics y'all be trying to run. Bitch, I don't care. Okay, I don't care about you. I don't care about your mama. I don't care about nobody in your motherfucking life. So why the fuck are you worried about the people in my life? And watch whose mother you talk about, because my mother don't like bitches like you either. Like I said, my mother will swell your ass up fucking with her son. You better realize that. That's what these bitches be gonna be forgetting. Bitch, when you talking shit to a nigga out here in the street, please believe that you talking to another woman's son. You understand what I'm saying? A woman who will stab, shoot, and do any fucking else thing to you for fucking with her only son. Please remember that when you out here in these streets and loosely talking to niggas. Don't worry about me thinking I do anything to you. You ain't even thinking in the back of your mind, do this nigga got some sisters? Do this nigga got some crazy ass female cousins? Do this nigga got a crazy ass mother that like to shoot at niggas and shit? Yes to all the above. You remind me of Charlie Murphy, you stupid. You dumbass bitches being here talking that dumbass shit. Using that old ass shit. Let me read what the bitch said. You know, it's a shame you have a mother and all, and how you do is call women a B word. This is the black America we live in. You sound just ignorant and dumb. Bitch, ain't nothing I said ignorant and dumb. It's your connotation and what you're able to perceive that's dumb. So you trying to tell us we all should acquiesce? See, it's always these ghetto bitches that do shit like this. The ghetto bitches will tell you you're supposed to acquiesce, and this is where you can tell their background. They'll tell you you're supposed to acquiesce and assimilate. Be very careful of women that tell you to acquiesce and assimilate. They're trying to sign you up for slavery. That's what it tails down to. They're trying to sign you up for servitude. And what they're saying at the same time is, I'm no good for anything other than that. So when I say the bitch word or whatever, I want that same young lady to go to all these female podcasters. I want that same young lady to have those energies to go to all these LBGTQ toxic tea sippers that are vloggers. And when they're saying bitch, 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 I want you to check them too. It even says in the YouTube guidelines I can use the word bitch. Why do you think I use it so many goddamn times? There's certain curse words that's admitted, you silly motherfucker. So maybe you need to go do your Googles and find out what the fuck is going on, because the word bitch is finally used and encouraged. You know what I'm saying? Mama got nicotine pussy. How about that? Your mama pussy smell like an old motherfucking Marlboro that been sitting in a motherfucking ashtray and an old Pontiac 78 Deuce, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Your motherfucking upper lip probably smell like an old sock that's been sitting in the corner of an old ass bathroom that's been a decommissioned fucking dungeon, and everybody that took a swig on the motherfucking carpet. Bitch, don't you ever come up in this motherfucking talking shit like that. And I hope everybody in your family have a hard time this year. Hope. Who's that? Yeah, it always be these goofy bitches that be coming in here. So what they really trying to tell you is they prefer the octave and they more enjoy the octave of white Americans. Why is this? Because they hate themselves. You know how many of these black girls hate themselves? There's some of these bitches. Let me tell you something. I live in Connecticut. I don't live in the ghetto. I don't live in the backwoods. I live in Connecticut, in a very nice area of Connecticut, one of the most opulent areas in the state of Connecticut. For those in the privy, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about here. Now, that being said, I never grew up in the projects. I hung in the projects. I hung in the hood. I have friends in the hood. I banged in the hood. But I never lived there. You understand what I'm saying? I've always lived, anybody that know me since I was a little boy up until now, know we always lived in nice places. Because it ain't about motherfucking where you be at. It's all about location where you live at. You understand what I'm saying? No, signal ain't breaking up, brother. Your mama's life is breaking up. So anyway, long story short, yeah, that's the other one that do. They'll come in here. We can't hear you. The signal's breaking up, shit like that. These are niggas, nigga terrorists. I try to tell you, nigga online terrorists are the worst. So anyway, long story short, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me turn this up a little bit. I just want to fix something. The signal's breaking up. If you were very intelligent, you wouldn't have to swear at all. I want you to stay right there. Nobody knows. Let's see if your theory is right. Do you think you're smarter than me? I bet you $100 cash app you're wrong. No, for real, it is breaking up. It is? Really? Okay, give me 2 seconds, right? Let's do this. Because it shouldn't be. Okay, y'all, straight? How about now? Tell me now. Is it good or what? And it might be this. Is it the video or the audio? Can y'all hear now? It's the video or the audio? Video or the audio? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, cool. All right, so y'all niggas got me hot. Y'all niggas better hit the cash app there, man. I just turned up the motherfucking fan, so I'm gonna be hot now talking to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? It was the audio, right? How about now? Is it good? Okay, y'all can hear me? Everybody's good? All right, cool. So anyway, like I was saying, right? Now I almost forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Just like that motherfucker that just came in here, whatever, right? That girl is part of like a contestant group of people that's online or whatever. And they want you to see everything their way. They want you to agree with everything they say. And they want you to go along and get along with everything they say. And if you're a woman, don't fall for this shit. I'm talking to the women now. Do not fall for this shit. These women usually have ulterior motives. A lot of them are quasi-lesbians, which a lot of you girls need to start waking up and realizing. Like that one homegirl to come over your house sometimes and be staring at you just a little too motherfucking long. That bitch. Much better, thank you. The audio is better now. The video was solid. The audio was choppy. You're good now. But why didn't y'all tell me 15 motherfucking minutes ago? Y'all gonna sit here and listen to the motherfucking fucked up audio? God damn, Tenor, I'm mad at your motherfucking ass. How long were you? Thank you, baby. I'm playing with you. See what I mean? They think I'm so mean, motherfucker. I love women, nigga. You don't know. Y'all ain't never seen the beautiful women I had on here before? Know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers be on here talking about, he hates women. No, I hate thoughts. I don't matter if a girl come. Listen, I don't matter if. Listen, I'm not talking about like. I don't mind if my girl go out every now and then. She want to show a little ass. I like my chick come out a little every now and then. Maybe bitch, go ahead and throw them pants on real quick. Show these niggas that ass. Know what I'm saying? And you get around the rest of your niggas, be like, yeah, nigga, you know, that's me, all right, bitch, go on back in the room, all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right, bitch, I know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, Smiths? What's up? So, you know, hey, now I like my show. Come out and show some ass. I ain't talking about them chicks. I'm talking about the chicks that are literally out in the streets fighting other women, black women in particular. We'll never have those conversations. It's black women that fight black women all the time. And then there's these little feminine ass boys that sit there. Yeah, get a Keisha. Get a Keisha. You think it's another bitch. Get a Keisha. No, that's a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? They won't break it up. They won't act like them men, but they'll wait for some white men to come break it up. Then when the white men come break it up, they'll be like, all right, bro, leave her alone. But nigga, 15 minutes ago, you were just sitting there like this. Get a Keisha. Get a Keisha. Them niggas be sitting there just like that. I swear to God, go watch any of these girl fight videos. The niggas is like this, and they narrating and shit. I saw this one from Philly. This motherfucker had two girls. These girls, they were stout, too. These were some stout bitches. You're quasi-lesbians. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. These were some stout bitches. You know what I'm saying? I got to say it like that. These bitches were stout. These two stout Philly chicks. These motherfuckers, I guess the girl had dropped her phone in the drain. Y'all might have seen this video. The girl had dropped the phone in the drain. And so the whole time, it's about three dudes out there, and won't none of these motherfucking they sounded like they just like you don't have to sound feminine in your voice to sound like a sissy. So they sounded like some sissies. And so it was like the one nigga was sitting there, he's just filming. And I'm just gonna make up a name for the girl because they said the girl's name in the video. Let's say her name is Quana or some shit, right? He's like, look at Quana. They go Quana. Uh-oh. She going over there now. She going over there. Uh-oh, they lifting the gate up. So they lifted the gate off the drain. The drain gate is dumb heavy. You understand? This is for the city. And he's still sitting there like they don't help the girls with a hand. Like you could keep filming and lose one hand. That's what real niggas would do out there. That's what I would have done. And other niggas I know would have done. No, these niggas is just sitting there filming while the girls is lifting up the drain with each other. The one girl takes off her shirt finally, leans over into the drain, reaches her hand down there, her little short ass hand, and she's short. And these niggas the whole time they just sitting there filming. And I said, these are the sons of single teen mothers. They ain't helping any one of the fucking girls. And then the girls come up out the drain, put the drain gate back on the motherfucker. And the bitch standing out there, titties out. I enjoy looking at the titties. I ain't gonna lie to you. Those are pretty titties. I give the titties 5 thumbs up. But, you know what I'm saying? That's another conversation. Anyway, long story short, none of these guys help the girls. I'm like, what a bunch of pussies. Like, I've never seen that. Like, even if a bitch, like, I've gotten into situations, bitch be like, I'm okay. I'll be like, yo, shut up. Let us help you. I've literally said that to a chick. I said, this chick was drunk one time outside the bar, and I knew niggas was gonna get her. She kept dropping the purse and everything. I was like, the wrong nigga passed here, they're gonna get her. I literally sat there with this girl. This is a black girl. I literally sat there with this bitch for an hour and a half. I didn't know this bitch from a lick. She wasn't supposed to give me no J, no nothing. I don't even know. I didn't even see her in the spot we was at. You know what she did after everything? She's like, I appreciate you, but you know, you ain't have to sit here that long, and tried to reprimand me about looking out for her. I said, bitch, it'll never happen again. Bitch, it'll never happen again. Next time, I hope them niggas get you. Bitch, it'll never happen again. I hope the next time them niggas get you. Dumb bitch. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you, cocksucker. Hold on 1 second. Thanks for reminding me, cocksucker. You said $100, right? Y'all hold this nigga to that. He said that I'm ignorant if I'm cursing. I just want to make sure you're right. You said I'm ignorant and I'm unintelligent if I'm cursing, right? That's what you said, right? That's what you said, right? Y'all hear him talking, right? Y'all heard him talking, right? Everybody my witness, right? Y'all heard me, right? Nigga said $100. Almost forgot about that goofy ass nigga. The first thing that comes up here, I want y'all to take a look at that. Okay, I want y'all to take a look at that. Y'all see that, right? All right, so y'all know that I'm not fronting and stunting. People who swear frequently often are perceived negatively, but research suggests it can be linked to a positive traits like honesty and verbal fluency. While swearing can express emotions, excessive use can negatively impact relationships and self-perception. Positive associations. Verbal fluency. Studies indicate a positive correlation between swearing frequency and overall verbal fluency, meaning those who swear a lot also have a larger vocabulary and more articulate in general, according to Science Alert and the Cleveland Clinic Health Essentials. Honesty. Some research suggests that people who swear more may be more honest and less likely to hide their true feelings. Emotional expression. Swearing can be a way to express strong emotions like anger, frustration, or even joy and excitement, according to Psychology Today. Now, y'all can see that right there for yourself, so you know I'm not bullshitting you or nothing like that, all right? I'm reading straight off the motherfucking scriptures, okay? Y'all see I'm reading straight off the scriptures. Okay, cool. Catharsis. Swearing can provide a sense of emotional release or catharsis, especially when expressing strong feelings. Peer and social bonding. In some contexts, swearing can signal belonging to a group, showing authenticity, and comfort with others. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied right now. Now, here's the negative associations. Negative impact on relationships. Well, I'm not in a fucking relationship, so that doesn't matter. Negative self-talk. Excessive self-directed swearing can contribute to negative self-talk or poor self-image. This is in the worst of the worst. Social perception. While research suggests a link to honesty, people often associate swearing with lower intelligence and social status, which this man did. And I want to assure you, nobody knows. I live in Connecticut, dog. So as far as social status, I'm above you because I'm pretty sure you live in a project some fucking where. Number two, you understand what I'm saying? As far as lower intelligence, that definitely ain't me. Because as you can see, I'm very proficient at reading, motherfucker. And that's one of the biggest parts of determining somebody's intelligence or not. So just because you don't hear it in the octave and your want to be decadent motherfucking ass sits back all day and has no more than dreams of where I actually fucking live, cocksucker. You understand what I'm saying? In the environment that I've actually been around all my life, cocksucker, which has been around Italians and Greeks. It's funny to me that they don't have no fucking problems. You heard my friend yesterday I was around, he's fucking straight Scottish or Irish, one or two. I think he's Scottish, right? You heard him when he came up to the camera or whatever, whatever. You heard we was interacting with each other. That's my friend. I know him. How come none of those people ever say that to me? It's always a nigga. Have you never noticed that? It's always a nigga trying to come in and reprimand somebody's speech or whatever, whatever. But you come from the hills of the fucking dirt. Shut the fuck up, you talking to me. And where's my fucking $100, cocksucker? Oh, now you don't got it, right? Another attribute of another black person. Get the fuck out of here. I knew you weren't going to give it anyway. Here's another one from CNN. This was done in 2021. Y'all want to hear this one? Huh? Let me show you how I get rid of these niggas. Because what he wrote was, so what about the $100 bet? Can you run your mouth without swearing? Nigga, suck a cock. That's what we weren't talking about. What kind of nigga writes in your chat room on your page, can you talk this way? That's my challenge to you. But don't have $100. You said initially, prove to me, you said, and I want to find what he said. Wait a minute, let me find that cocksucker. This is what I mean by y'all got to stop paying attention to these people. These people are stupid. They think they're trying to be decadent, and what they're really being is motherfucking obedient. You obedient motherfucker. If you were intelligent, you wouldn't have to swear at all. Come on, let's see you run your mouth without one curse word in there. I bet you can't do it. He said, if you were intelligent, you wouldn't have to swear at all. Counter to what I just read. So let me continue. This is from a CNN article. You understand what I'm saying? And let this be a lesson to you. Just because you hear me talking any octave, just because you hear these motherfuckers talking these soft voice octaves and y'all think that they're smart, no, that's not what that is. What they're doing, they're trying to give you an illusion that they didn't grow up in the pits in the ghetto or where the fuck they come from. Now, let me read this. Why swearing is a sign of intelligence, helps manage pain and more. Once again, the opposite of what these fucking Negroes are telling you. So I'll read again, and pour white trash, whichever one you were. And let me get rid of this motherfucker right here. You're not even invited here no more. You ain't even have $100 to give up, you broke motherfucker. In here talking about $100. Kiss my whole family ass. Nigga didn't even have $100 to give. Wasting my motherfucking time. Polite society considers, now listen to this. Polite society considers swearing to be a vulgar sign of low intelligence and education. For why would one rely on rude language when blessed with such a rich vocabulary? Well, that's the tongue of the decadent and wannabes. That's why, people. That perception, as it turns out, is full of shit. Baloney. In fact, swearing may be a sign of verbal superiority. You see that written right there. Verbal superiority. You see it, right? Okay, kids. Verbal superiority. Studies have shown it may provide other possible rewards as well. The advantages of swearing are many, says Timothy J., Professor Emeritus of Psychology at the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts, who also studied swearing for more than 40 fucking years. The benefits of swearing have just emerged in the last 2 decades as a result of a lot of research on the brain and emotion, along with other better technology to study brain anatomy. Cursing may be a sign of intelligence. Well-educated people with plenty of words at their disposal, a 2015 study found, were better at coming up with curse words than those that were less verbally fluent. Participants were asked to list as many words that start with F, A, or S in 1 minute. Another minute was devoted to coming up with curse words that started with those 3 letters. The study found that those that came up with the most F, A, and S words will also produce the most swear words. That's a sign of intelligence to a degree that language is correlated with intelligence. That's where I'm at. It said J. He authored the study. People that are good at language are good at generating a swearing vocabulary. people that are good at language. As you can see, I'm very proficient at reading. Swearing can also be associated with social intelligence, Jay added. Having the strategies to know where and when appropriate to swear and when it is not. I know that as well, Jay said. It's a social cognitive skill like picking the right clothes on the right occasion. That's pretty sophisticated social tool. Swearing might be a sign of honesty. Signs is also a positive link between profanity and honesty. People who curse lied less on interpersonal levels. People who curse lied less. People who curse lied less on interpersonal level and at higher levels or integrity at overall. A series of 3 studies published in 2017 found when you're honestly expressing your emotions with powerful words, then you're going to come across as more honest, said Jay, who is not involved in the studies. While a higher rate of profanity use was associated with more honesty, the study authors caution that findings should not be interpreted to mean that more person uses profanity, the less likely he will be to engage in a more serious, unethical, or immoral behaviors. Profanity improves pain tolerance. Number 3, want to push through a workout? Go ahead and drop an F-bomb. People on bikes who swore while pedaling against resistance had more power and strength than people who used neutral words, meaning you light-hearted sissy motherfuckers. Sprouting obscenities doesn't just help with endurance. If you pinch your finger to the car door, you may well feel less pain if you said shit instead of shoot. People who curse as they plunge their hand into icy water, another study found, felt less pain and were able to keep their hands in the water longer than those who said a neutral word, meaning a word that's not a cuss word. The headline message in the swearing helps to cope with the pain, said lead author. That's interesting. And the earlier CNN report, meaning like as you curse and you've been hurt or whatever the case may be, your pain receptors are relieved when you say cuss words. Stevens, who is a senior lecturer at Keele University in Staffordshire, England, who leads in the psychobiology research laboratory. Stevens says works like this, cursing produces a stress response that initiates the body's ancient defense reflex. A flush of adrenaline increases heart rate, breathing, prepping muscles, fight or flight. Simultaneously, there's another psychological reaction called analgesic response, which makes the body more impervious to pain. There would be evolutionary sense because you're going to be better fighter and a better runner if you're not slowed down by concerns about pain, Stephen says. So it seems like swearing, you're triggering an emotional response in yourself, which triggers a mild stress response. That's what I said, which carries it to a stress-induced reduction in pain. Careful, however, the next time you decide to extend your workout by swearing, cuss words lose their power over pain, and usually you have to come back to succumb to the pain. Cussing is a sign of creativity. Swearing appears to be centered in the right side of the brain, the part where people also call the creative brain. We do not know patients who have strokes on the right side tend to become less emotional, less able. We do know patients who have strokes on the right-hand side tend to become less emotional, less able to understand and tell jokes, and they tend to just stop swearing, even if they swore quite a lot beforehand. Research says Emma Byrne, author of Swearing is Good for You. A doctor actually wrote a book called Swearing is Good for You. This motherfucker came up, man, I ain't even got to read no more of this shit. Now, you see how quick I was to deduce that motherfucker? That's what these niggas scared of me for, bro. That's why they scared of me. Because the perceptions that they have and the reality that I read are two totally different things. And I guarantee I go over here, that motherfucker ain't put 100 pennies in this motherfucker, let alone $100. Of course he didn't. And because of that, I'm going to call him exactly what he was, a wannabe fucking nigga. Nigga, get the fuck out of my chat room, you cocksucker motherfucker. Nigga talking about I'm all right at reading. Nigga, I read better than you. I read better than most people. You see what I mean? There's always jealous ass black people talking about da-da-da-da-da-da. Next nationwide anti-Trump protest, July 4th, 2025. Motherfucker, let me tell you something first, motherfucking of all right? Real quick, y'all pour on me for a second. First of all, you bitch ass nigga, you came in here and promoted on my channel and ain't donate nothing. So first of all, fuck your mother. You understand what I'm saying? For even try. Yeah, nigga, you tried it. Yeah, nigga, you tried it. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? It's punk sucker ass niggas like you that do type shit like that all the time. We're not promoting no anti-Trump rally here, nigga. I'll be up at Trump Tower sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? And I've never had a problem up there. And Trump, one of the homies. You understand what I'm saying? Little do you know. So no, we ain't doing no anti-Trump rallies on here, nigga. Fuck you, fucking motherfucker, everybody live in your house, nigga. We ain't doing no anti-Trump at it. And don't come up and tell your friends, don't come over this motherfucker. I ain't no woke motherfucker. Woke crowd ain't did nothing for me. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't part of your motherfucking anti-Trump campaigns and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell him Trump the homie. Don't come over this motherfucker again, bitch. Don't come over this motherfucker again, bitch. Oh, yeah. We got cartoon character emojis. Your shit didn't even make it to the screen, homie. Your shit didn't make it to the screen. Y'all notice, but I'll be trying to tell y'all now, right? A lot of these niggas are suckers. The niggas sit up here and talked all that shit or whatever. I prove them wrong, right? Did I prove them wrong or did I prove them wrong? Can I just get a yes or no for that? Can I get that much? I know y'all ain't gonna hit the like button. Y'all ain't gonna buy no products. Y'all ain't gonna donate. But can I get that much? Was I right or wrong? Did I fire that nigga or what? Oh, y'all ain't gonna give me that? I hate you. Typical niggas. I hate you. Let me say something to the music industry real quick before I get up out of here. These niggas, it's not in the best interest of a black person if you're more intelligent than they are or appear more intelligent than they are. It's not in their best interest and never will be in their best interest to alert you of that. So I'm not worried about none of that. I'll never worry about a black person giving me elk on anything no more. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. See, as white folks got to tell me. You know what I'm saying? White people got to tell me. I ain't worried about nothing. No. Listen, black culture is literally for bitches. Trust me when I tell you this. You want to get treated like a bitch? If you want to be a bitch in a relationship, if you want to be a bitch amongst the crowd of men that usually men stick together, go over there with them. Go over there with them. The whole culture's ran by bitches. And I don't give a fuck who say something about it. The whole culture's ran by bitches. And the men, they ain't got enough balls to make it something different. That's why I don't fuck with them. The average nigga, you see how the nigga came in here? He said earlier, it was in my chat room, he said, yo, we need to come up against men that talk about the sisters like that. Nigga, you ain't hear what the fuck this bitch said to me? And that was the problem I had down there at the fucking trial. When that bitch jumped in my face or whatever. Y'all remember that? That's the problem I had down there. Same shit. You know what I'm saying? These bitches will come, jump in your face, whatever. Then they like, that's the sister though. She a woman. Now a woman wouldn't be out here jumping in random niggas' face. She jumped in Myron's face, jumped in another nigga's face, jumped in my face. We bitches, we hoes. And nobody said nothing to this bitch. I ain't no lady. You understand what I'm saying? That bitch is subject to getting tased out this motherfucker. That's what she is. And you won't get tased with her, you run on up. That's how I'm looking at it now. Next bitch jump in my face right there like that, bitch, you fall into the ground. You tell the ambulance what happened to you. Word up. Because what I started to figure out, I said, well, even if like, this is what I'm saying. The chicks was mad at me or whatever. Yeah, stay out of men's faces. Like, straight up. I did nothing to that bitch. Like, I was coming over saying hi to Myron Gaines, bitch jumps up in my face. So, like, right here, when I was sitting there in my podcast, I'm sitting there talking to these people. Some nigga coming in here telling me how to talk. These people are communists, dog. Yo sono la cubano la mareno ahí, entonces saben, el comunismo es este mundo, es político, entonces saben, esa no por la gente. So I know when niggas is running communism traits, communism ploys, shit like that or whatever. It's bitches right now that's telling niggas right now, don't donate to my channel. I've been here for almost 3 hours. Ain't one nigga donated a dime to me. Like, I ain't talking about nothing, but they go over here and they listen to these motherfuckers break down shit that's already available, ain't got one original thought to themselves. A fucking court transcript is already available. So these niggas just come down, read the court transcripts, don't have no motherfucking honest opinion on it because they don't know nothing about the law. That's why I don't get into that. You dig me? I don't get into all that reading transcripts and all that shit. Shit corny. I listen to these niggas. The woman backed up the crackhead, the crash dummy, but no one told her out her clothes on. And yeah, it's like it's crazy, man. So if you seen that video, yeah. And as a response, ever since then, all my donations slowed up because everybody truthfully think because I'm a guy that I went and bothered that bitch. Only thing you got to do is go to Myron Gaye's channel. You go see the truth. I ain't even saying nothing to that woman. Then Queen's Flip, he put it up on his page, right? And then like he induced it even more. So ever since then, I ain't been getting no donations from nobody. That's why I'm about to tap out right here now. Because you could come and you could tell Black Americans the truth all you want to. They're gonna believe what they want to believe. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, that's why I don't put my faith in. Like, no offense to you, I don't really fuck with Black women or Black people like that no more. Because if you saw that shit, you saw all them bitches out there. They was ready to turn on me for that bitch starting with me. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, I don't know, I don't hold a loophole in this. And then niggas was trying to get violent after that. So I'm like, nah, I need to stay away from these niggas, bro. These are not my people at all. This is not my people. So yeah, I ain't nothing against you or nothing like that. Nah, I'm good. 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 I'm just staying away from blacks, bro. You got to. You got to. You got to. If you let somebody like me, you gotta stay away from Black Americans. Listen, first of all, I'm bilingual. I'm half and half, and it's not proficient for me no more. These people can't stand me. Like they're racist as fuck. The women racist as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I don't keep no pepper spray on me. Nah, I was gonna shock that bitch. That's what was gonna happen. That bitch was about to fall to the fucking ground, just like that other bitch that was on the subway. I had to do this with this chick on the subway, and the police showed up and they let me go. And so the whole time she's thinking, I'm dead serious. She's thinking like, let me tell you what happened. I get on the train, right? It's early in the morning too, so I'm on my way home. I live in Connecticut, so I'm on my way home. So I gotta catch this one train to get to the train station. So I'm getting on the train. It's like 5 in the morning. I just left McDonald's. I got a coffee on me. I'm feeling good. Whatever. Yeah, there's footage of it. There's footage of it. Yeah, go to Myron Gaines' channel. You talking about me and the girl that was arguing? It's footage on Myron Gaines' channel. It's footage of it on Queen's Flip channel. As far as this shit I'm talking about right now, no, there's not footage of it. I'm pretty sure NYPD got footage of it. So anyway, they come to the stop. It's about 4 stops after mine. This girl and her homegirl get on or whatever, and they walk past me. They got to walk past me to get on the train. I'm thinking it's just one of her homegirl. Kind of find out it's her home. It's a girl. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, damn, bitch, fine as a motherfucker. I'm a dude. You know, I'm looking at her like, you fine as shit. So Shorty got mad at me. She was like, yo, that's my girl, this, that, and other, and the third. I was like, all right, ma, you got it. Then she started getting more violent with it, guy. I guess she had a little lick in her. So I walk off from her. Just like y'all see me in the other video, I walk off from that bitch. I walked off from her. The bitch follows me, son. She followed me and was still talking shit. One of the girls, a black girl, says to her, all right, you should chill out. Leave that man alone. She kept talking. She get in my face and do one of these. So as I see her moving up to me, I'm just like, all right, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's still a little cool outside, so I got this shit in my hoodie because I know what time it is on this train. So, you know what I'm saying? Like this, even if she wasn't on the train, I know what time it is on that train when you get certain past a certain stop. If you know New York, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know New York, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You're going to think you're okay, and you're really not okay. So anyway, motherfucking, she came up to me the second time or whatever, and I just yard that bitch. I was like, I turned that shit up as high as it motherfucking go. I had to hit that bitch with at least, I think that should go up to 70, I think it's 70,000 watts or whatever. But I hit her about 70,000. That bitch did the Dougie Fresh. She said, and fell back in the seat. And I was laughing at this bitch. The conductor had to call the police because there was an incident that happened, so she couldn't open the doors or nothing. The police showed up. I was hoping the bitch would get the fuck up. To be honest with you, I wanted to hit the bitch again with the shit just to get another laugh. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know me. And trust me, I wanted to get another laugh watching that bitch do the Dougie Fresh. Oh. You know what I'm saying? That bitch did the Dougie Fresh. She said, and fell the fuck over. I hit that bitch right. I hit her the first time. I hit her 2 times, really. I hit her the first time right here, and then she backed up a little bit with, and then I hit her and held that bitch there for a second. It's like a 5-6 second burst on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to sit your ass down. And her ass fell back. She fell back on the seat and then ended up on the ground. So the police came or whatever. They came up. They was like, yo, what happened? They took my part of the story. Her girlfriend kind of contributed to my story and said, yo, that man didn't do anything to us. She was just mad and upset with me or whatever. So the girlfriend kind of held me down. in a sort of way. You know what I'm saying? She might have wanted to give me some vajay. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. How are they calling Puff assisting a drug mule getting caught with 7 grams? They want to give Puff 30. Yo, let me tell you, I tell niggas before, I said, yo, I got caught with a lot of cocaine. I was selling, I used to sell a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Along with my crew, like big numbers. Like niggas don't be believing. I'd be like, yo, nigga, we wasn't in tens of thousands. We was in the hundreds of thousands. We was making money along with 2 other crews, hundreds of thousands of dollars niggas have seen. And this is a fact. And niggas got the charges and everything else to prove that. Like, my crew had no less than like, I don't know, maybe 8 different articles in the paper. Like literally. And the other subsequent crews sue. But anyway, I never mind that. Anyway, long story short, 7 grams ain't shit. My just give you an example. What I got caught with, my bill was $250,000. 250,000. You know what I'm saying? And so trust me, 7 grams ain't shit. That's personal shit. You know what I'm saying? It might be personal for 2 days, I guess it would be with them. But in the scope of the measure of how it adds up and equates, that ain't shit. That ain't really shit. That's a small amount of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't taking up for Puff getting high and shit like that. I think it's a bad goddamn shame that Puff was on them drugs. But one thing that people don't point out, they say, well, he was abusive and controlling because he didn't want her to get drugs from anybody else. Why the fuck, as a crowd, would y'all want Cassie to get drugs from anybody else? Or the other 2 chicks? They shouldn't be getting drugs from anybody. But if you a nigga that's in the street, you know best because especially California and New York, you know this. You can't send your bitch to get drugs from anybody, nigga. Niggas will give her anything. Niggas put fentanyl on that shit, rat poisoning, all kinds of shit. So that's probably why he had the same people. That's what New York niggas are known for. If I fuck with that nigga, that's a nigga I fuck with. And that nigga always consistent. So if I get my Zaza from him, if you get your cocaine or whatever you get from that nigga, you always know it's consistent. You understand? Certain niggas that do that. That's the game in New York. Like, that's the game in the tri-state. Niggas know that. Like, niggas who was really uptown, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, only Gene Deal and people like that can understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, how can I say it? They would they would come fuck with niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Entonces sabe, pero ajá, Sheila, tú sabes, en el barrio, pero en la droga, tú sabes, en la coquina, la montega, en la hierba, tú sabes, es más. Yo tiene en el barrio, entonces tiene un solo hermano, un solo rico tú tienes. Entonces, sabes, esa es la tora. Yo quiero un chavo, yo quiero la coquina, yo quiero la montega, yo quiero la hierba, entonces, sabes, ¿qué no yo quiero? Aquí en la barrio, un solo personas. Every time. So she already know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you don't see your bitch running around fucking with everybody, nigga, in 2020 something, any year. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's niggas that don't know the game. That's why I say you got a whole bunch of squares and nerds running this vlogging game right now. Niggas ain't got no influence no more. It's like one nigga out there I can tell he from the streets. That's it. Maybe 2 niggas out there I can tell they from the streets. You know what I'm saying? That I've seen. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some other niggas that been down. But I know certain niggas walk when they really been in the street. And there's one nigga from Brooklyn. I can tell he be putting on this act like he's soft. But nigga, I know I would have to shoot at you. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I know. And you know the same about me. So we ain't gonna have to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna keep it straight in New York. We gonna keep everybody on focus. I already see the vibes with you. I can see it through certain niggas. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas you can just see that shit through. But back in the day, yeah. ¿Qué tú quieres? Entonces, ¿sabes? Tú quieres una coquina, entonces, ¿sabes qué tú quieres, pana? You go deal with that one person, you don't deal with everybody else. So when you hear repeatedly, and what backs us up, when you hear repeatedly this guy one stop, and then there's the other girl, and then there's another drug dealer, whatever, that's why they kept them motherfuckers, because them motherfuckers was consistent. They's probably getting their shit from uptown, they in New York, they's probably getting their shit from TMZ if they was in Cali, you know what I'm saying, over there in Pico with the freakos. You know what I'm saying? Over there, Pico with the freakos. You know what I'm saying? Over there, type shit. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I'm going to conclude this in a minute here because I've been here for nothing. I got to get on with my day. Yeah, let me get up on out of here because ain't nobody here supporting me. I forgot they only support girls here on YouTube. But they be like, you ain't talking about nothing. No, you just ain't got the comprehension of it. So it's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, y'all go watch your favorite female go drop a couple dollars to us since you went driving to me. I might be live later on or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. It's been 3 hours. Ain't nobody donated. Yeah, that's just pure hate. But like I told you, it is what it is, man. We don't care too much. I'm gonna be traveling today, so there's a possibility. No, yo soy la cubano la moreno. No, I'm dominicano. No. There's a possibility that I might go live with y'all. Based on this 3 hours, I probably won't. But I'll tell you where you guys can find me. I'm gonna go live over there. We're gonna spend the next 2 days over there. Fuck this YouTube shit. This shit is like I'm getting nothing but broke ass people, fucking jokesters and conspiracy theorists and shit. Like everybody come through my channel is fucking broke or not able to give up any money. We gotta get rid of those fucking people. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go through YouTube Studio some more today. I think I'll spend my day doing that. I'm gonna go through YouTube Studio and get rid of some of these people because it's a whole bunch of people in here that always want to talk to you. Like every last one of these niggas, you see all these comments in here, and not one of these niggas donated even $5. Isn't that crazy? And it's most of them is because they're jealous. Like they won't tell you they're jealous of you. They're either jealous of you, don't like the octave you talk, tell me I can't curse, all kinds of crazy shit. Like what is this? Like PG-13 YouTube now? So yeah, it's all good, man. Black people, keep your money. It doesn't matter. I won't be warning you about nothing else no more. All right, we're gonna do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Go watch your Hollywood reporter type motherfucking YouTubers, and I'm out. Fuck all y'all. For real.